course. Okay. Okay, now you guys should be able to hear me. That was a great way to enter this live stream. Anyway, if you guys are watching this right now, I am streaming with Maple Hub and Zach. Um, so we are going to be watching the situation right now. We are watching Nancy Pelosi's plane fly toward Taiwan. We are currently you have no audio. Yeah, yeah. I had an audio issue, but that is fixed. We heard it in Maple's stream. Yeah, guys, watch Maple's stream at the same time. Yeah. Um, for my v- for my viewers, I'm gonna be separating since I am streaming right now. There's gonna be a couple of times where you're gonna hear me separate my part. So I'm gonna just for my viewers, I am going to talk about it for a second. So for those who are watching my stream, basically the situation is that Nancy Pelosi is flying toward Taiwan. She just visited Kuala Lumpur, probably met with the she met with the prime minister and president of the lower house of the Malaysian parliament. And a very short stay was, I think she was there for maybe only like 2 hours, from what I know. And so Pelosi is on her way now toward Taiwan. It wouldn't make sense for her because we know that Japan and South Korea are on our itinerary for the visit to Asia. However, what wouldn't make sense is if she were to fly toward from Malaysia, and especially on the flight plan that she is on right now, why would she skip Taiwan? So what I think she is going to be doing right now, she's going to be coming around Borneo, go through Borneo toward the Philippines, go up the Philippines, and she is going to jump from Luzon over into Taiwan. She's going to go straight to Taipei. So we are going to be watching Pelosi's plane tonight. It's going to be a very long stream. I'm going to be up all night with Maple Hub. If you guys are not subscribed to Maple Hub, I just so happened to find him whenever I was uh, looking at the news, and I've been on a stream for about an hour or two. He is apparently a big subscriber, a big fan of my channel. So if you guys are watching this, go and subscribe to him, please. And thank you. I'll go ahead and tag him in the title. Oh, over where? I love having four monitors. Why would you have an NSFW section on your thing? Never have that. Yeah, you need to stop them. God damn it. Yeah, so that's the Ronald Reagan strike group. Apparently people can't hear you guys, so let me go ahead and fix this real quick.
SPAR-19. She's now heading to the island. What island is this? I'm stupid. Indonesia. She's still in Indonesia, but she's heading towards the Philippines. She's now heading.
Yeah, I think they're gonna refuel, head to Taiwan with caution because they could get shot down.
Well, if this okay, we just got a question from one of my viewers. If they're gonna shoot at the ocean, why have all these equipment?
So they have all of this equipment, supposedly, because they are holding major military exercises in the Fujian province. So that is why they are building up so much military equipment. As for the scale of this military exercise, that is still unknown, at least to me.
Yeah.
So it's just that that's what they're doing. So they're holding military exercises in the South China Sea and in Fujian.
And my thing is, Russia did the same thing. We didn't know what their intentions were, and then they invaded Ukraine. So we could see this play out into something, but China would be really stupid to invade.
Well, like I said, if China decides to pull the trigger tonight, or early in the morning our time, we're gonna see bombs. They're gonna be bombing key military places on the island. But that's if they decide.
One of my subscribers is telling me to go to bed. He said, "It is nearly 4 a.m. Why are you doing this?"
Well, this is arguably could be one of the biggest moments of history.
I was up at 11:30 at night covering geopolitics when Russia decided to carry out its special military operation.
But if I can be completely honest, I really hope nothing does happen tonight. I hope we're all wasting our time right now because nobody wants to see another conflict.
Footage of Pelosi with security in Malaysia has surfaced on social media after a visit to Kuala Lumpur. The Speaker of the House of Representatives is expected to head to Taiwan. This is going to get very
okay.
ugly.
Hang on. The Chinese People Liberations Army was DF-16 Dongfeng ballistic missiles were being dispatched to Fujian.
What the fuck? Seriously?
What? Are you serious?
DF-16 Dongfengs are now being
deployed. Shit. That can reach Taiwan if I'm correct.
Yes,
they can.
Okay, folks.
The DF-16.
This is a big escalation now.
The DF-16 can literally reach. Hang on. The DF-16 can reach. It's between 800 to 1,000 kilometer range.
Oh, this is
yeah, like.
All right, well, that's a really big news. Is this source you're getting like legit?
Again, it's just people posting pictures on Twitter and saying that that's what's happening.
Okay, well, I guess we'll take that with a grain of salt. But if that is true, guys, that is pretty serious. Because that could be used for something.
Oh yes, something.
Yeah,
but again, think about it. I really don't think that they're going to do any sort of strike on the Taiwanese mainland, because I believe that because that's what they did in 1996 whenever the third Taiwan Strait crisis happened. Is that whenever the third Taiwan Strait crisis happened and we sailed the Seventh Fleet through the Taiwan Strait, that's what they were doing, because there was a presidential election happening in 1996, and
China
shot they shot ballistic missiles into the Taiwan Strait. and like
And then
like
the
a,
U.S.
I think
decided to
like
show up.
they also shot it as close as 50 kilometers from the northern shore of Taiwan, because
Mm.
the Kuomintang was bound to win, and the Chinese military wanted to intimidate the Taiwanese electorate, um, from voting in the KMT. That's why they did
Mm.
it.
We see this.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, that's
Someone in my chat said Politics Gaming's China sends jets to Taiwan on a weekly basis. Not the biggest news. No, this is
Yeah,
you're.
yeah, but
I don't think you've been paying attention then, because this is this is different from them sending planes into their ADA zone. For one, they are sending their planes up to the median line between the Taiwan Strait, which separates Taiwan and China. Number two, this is the highest level government official from the United States that has visited Taiwan in 25 years, since the last Taiwan Strait crisis. So what we are
when
seeing, that this is the most serious event that has happened in Sino-American relations in 25 years.
yeah, but my thing is this time it's worse because Pelosi has been a massive critique of China's human rights its abuses in Xinjiang, Tibet, Hong Kong, and China knows about it. So they're like, "You are not visiting Taiwan, or else we will start a war."
I just want to say real quick, for those that are watching Maple Hub stream and those that are watching my stream, everyone go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channels, subscribe to Maple Hub if you were on my channel, and for those that are watching, well, I can't shout myself out on your own stream, so I won't do
no.
that.
Go ahead. Yeah, if y'all want to go give him a sub, go give him a sub.
Yeah, like you have way more viewers than I do right now.
It's not about views, you know. At the end of the day, this is something serious, so I'm not really too crazy about how much people are watching. There could be 2 people watching me, and I wouldn't care. This is something pretty big.
Yeah.
Guys, we got some breaking news. Chinese warplanes flew close to the median line in the Taiwan Strait on Tuesday morning ahead of Pelosi's reported visit to Taiwan.
Yeah, that was
Literally what we just said.
That was hours ago.
But I do want to point something. If people know me, people that know me know I'm a really big criticizer against Pelosi, but I give her so much credit. What she's doing now is showing lots of strength for America, and this is the rare time I give her credit. I think Pelosi is what she's doing right now is very, very good for the country, because she's showing that America won't back down, and that's very impressive.
And I do not like Pelosi whatsoever, but I'm glad.
No, yeah. Now you push politics aside, you know, what you agree on, agree. What she's doing right now, what we can all agree on, she's showing bravery, and that's what we need.
Yeah,
so with the Pelosi.
I never
getting pushed around by the commies.
I never really liked Nancy Pelosi, but what I never knew about her until only a few days ago is that she is one of the biggest China hawks in the United States House of Representatives. I have my own opinions about her. Her husband is up to some weird shit because of that whole that semiconductor bill that the United States Senate House just passed and is going to the desk of President Biden. But what I think, like, that's another thing. But if you're sitting here and you're the Speaker of the House and you are literally saying a big fuck you to China, hell yeah, I'm gonna love you for it.
Yeah, she gets my support on this one, and that's really rare for me to say. Because I'm more in the middle, you know, I hate both sides of, like, I'm more of a middle guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm also like that. And we got some news. The Chinese aircraft carrier Liaoning leaves its stop Qingdao to an unknown destination amid rising tension with
You're cutting out. Can you repeat that, please?
The Liaoning, it was the thing that I said earlier. The Liaoning and it was another Chinese aircraft carrier. They left their ports.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember talking about that earlier.
That's kind of what I was talking about earlier too. Is with if China is going to launch their first stage of an attack on Taiwan, is they're going to go on those planes and they're going to shoot the most they can from the air before they send their men. So if they're bringing out aircraft carriers closer to the island as we speak, I'm kind of raising the level, which I'm a little more concerned that we could see something happen now, like really serious.
Here's another report.
Maple.
Hey, here's another
Please don't
report.
overtalk each other. Yes.
Taiwan says it will activate shock stabilization fund when needed. Intervene in the market when
I don't
needed.
even know what that is.
It says, it says it can intervene in stocks if the government judges there is a large amount of volatility.
Maple, look in the Discord.
You can read it out.
That was sent.
The Chinese aircraft units in stock. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. That's concerning. Dr. Means just said Taiwan needs to declare martial law. No, that's the last thing that Taiwan needs right now. No, because if they have their people panicking, that's not going to help any good. Now, Zelensky, when Russia invaded, that's right when the invasion started, then martial law was declared. It makes no sense for them to declare martial law early. So, that does not make sense. What does Taiwan needs? I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say. I'm sorry.
A U.S. Berg-class destroyer was found moving in the waters to the east of the Philippines at 8:58 a.m. this morning by a Planet Labs satellite belonging to a Chinese company, the Global Times learned.
Alright, and if you're gonna do stupid shit in my chat like that, that's just where you get hidden.
What'd he do?
He's just putting fake news, and I don't think that's funny for the current situation.
Oh my god, I hate people.
I hate it when people do that.
I love making jokes, but there's always a time and a place when it comes to making jokes.
Yeah.
What does Taiwan need to do? Taiwan, as of now, took steps to prepare their army for a possible attack in the next coming hours. They're prepared. America is on high alert, so all the allies, including Taiwan, is prepared for a Chinese attack. I'm not saying it will happen. Who knows? But if I can read the poll, 89 people have voted in my poll, and 37% of my viewers think China will attack, and 14% think they will not. 26% think they will shoot at sea, and 23% of my viewers think nothing will happen tonight. So that's what my viewers think. And what were you saying, Zach? I'm sorry.
We got some news in Discord.
You can just read it out to me because I have multiple things open.
The Chinese military releasing such a video on a day when Nancy Pelosi is supposed to visit Taiwan should send a message to the rest of the world.
It looks like Pelosi, she's just entering one of the islands in Indonesia.
That's Borneo.
Borneo.
Again, I believe what she's gonna do is she's gonna kind of go around Borneo, and then she's gonna go up toward the Philippines, and then kind of hop from the Philippines over in Manila in Luzon province. She's gonna jump from Luzon province over into Taiwan. That's what I think she's gonna do.
Very well could happen, yeah. I just checked Twitter for curiosity, and that account is still fucking spamming my stream. He's been going at it for 2 hours. Wow.
When was that tweet posted? Recently, 1 minute ago.
Yeah, but you also got to make sure that sources are pretty credible. Like, anyone can just go on Twitter and be like, "Oh, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen." You know, you gotta make sure that they're a good source, because we don't want to be spreading misinformation on here. Because, like I said, we have viewers from China that's even in my chat, and who knows? Some people, are not even. There's 60 people watching, and most of them are just listening to our commentary. So who knows what part of the world they could be in? Maybe they're in Taiwan, maybe they're in China. But I think it's fair that we make sure our sources are good. What are you saying, PJ?
They have a some guy just standing outside of our houses right now, just waiting to snatch us. PLA is just like coming for us. They're already tracking our IPs because we're talking about it.
Chinese authorities want me dead.
Someone just said useless app tracking. Well, this app is pretty useful. It's used by multiple people, and this is the only thing we can have. What is even happening? Okay, I'll give you a quick rundown from what we know. Pelosi is now heading to Taiwan as we speak, and currently there's there's no war going on. Not yet. Maybe it won't happen. But she's heading to Taiwan, and we're all just tracking it. And then China's been acting very suspicious the last couple of hours, which is making it a little more concerning. Okay, what were you saying? I just wanted to run it down.
China, there are a lot of protests going on in Taiwan.
Well, I don't think that has anything too crazy to mention now. I want to go into the Fujian airspace. It's still pretty empty. The coast is still pretty active, though. But the main inland part of the... hello from CA. Hello. China is threatening to attack Pelosi, and if they do kill one of the highest-ranking government officials of the United States, that's going to be a war.
It would 100% be a war.
And this is America and China, the two strongest countries in the world, going at it.
Economically wise.
Well, even strength size, too. They're both really freaking strong.
Militarily, China has 100% developed their capabilities militarily in the past.
China, the stuff they have, is pretty wicked.
But again, we haven't seen them in an active conflict.
Yeah, that's the thing about China in any sort of scenario against the United States. That's why I don't really think that they're going to perform that well, is because the last time that they went to war was
1979 when they invaded Vietnam and got humiliated.
Yeah, and they got their fucking asses handed to by Vietnam.
Yeah,
Yeah, but again, China was so underdeveloped back then because they were just coming off a huge fucking civil war.
Yeah, but China's the reason that there's a North and South Korea.
Yeah.
And they're also the reason India and Pakistan got even worse than it already was. Because they took 2 years.
No, wait, if I can, maybe I'm wrong, but wasn't it the Soviets to blame for the Korean split? Because when they were splitting up Japan, they wanted to influence communism on one side.
Also America.
And wanted to promote the capitalism. But I think, China has some involvement.
They did split North and South Korea, but it was like directly at the 38th parallel where they had this line. So the United States invaded North Korea after the North Koreans invaded the South, and then so we pushed them back all the way up to the 38th parallel. The United States made the decision to invade North Korea, and then so China made this comment. They said, "We will not sit idly by," and
then they intervened.
And then so after the United States didn't pull away from the border from the 38th parallel, the Chinese sent over 1 million men into Korea and again across the Yalu River, and so they pushed the UN back all the way down to Seoul, and then we pushed them back up through Seoul, and then so now that's where we have this border with them now in Korea, because the Chinese got involved in the Korean War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also just got a message from another supporter. Before I read this message, yes, this is all unofficial. We're learning as the time goes, right? So we can't confirm or not confirm. We're just taking everything we see with a grain of salt. But I do want to read from one of my supporters is, I'm glad to see how good your stream's doing. I've been watching you for a while. You're a credible and good person. Thank you for your work.
You have 7
and like I said,
watching. That's amazing.
I'm grateful for this, but I'm also grateful for these two gentlemen for joining my stream. It's nice to have a nice, it's obviously what we're streaming about is not nice, but it's good that we can all come together and agree on one thing. And yeah, I'm grateful for every bit of it.
Well,
well,
I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you got me in the stream.
Well, I'm glad there's some fucking stalker on Twitter. At first I was mad, but now I'm kind of happy.
Because it
Um,
paid off. The trolling is just like, haha, I'm just fucking with you. Oh wait, I just got another YouTuber in.
I know.
Yeah, that's why how that works.
You still need to send me that screenshot, by the way.
I did send. Oh, you didn't look at it yet?
No, I didn't.
Here, I'll just send it to you in your DMs.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Alright, here.
I know, like, I haven't been this scared since 2019 when there were alarmingly high tensions between Iran and the USA.
Well, I mean,
Now,
I think this is, again, way different.
this is worse, though.
This is two of the strongest countries potentially on the war.
Yeah.
And I'll send you the picture, PG.
That's funny. That is fucking funny.
I know, right? Like, it's just funny how the world works. The world's a small place.
She's the one that told you about me?
Yeah, she recommended me about you. And I think you were doing a series on you were playing as Ukraine, and you were watching the one stream where the Russians were in your territory, and they were like going to Crimea, and you're like, what the fuck?
Let's go.
And then you say, and then you end up sanctioning Ukraine or something.
I still think it's like I always kind of underestimate how big my channel is.
No, you're a good YouTuber. You're pretty underrated, which I'm surprised. Oh, we have someone in chat speaking Chinese. I'm gonna translate that.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're saying, so let me translate this really quick.
He's probably just saying Taiwan is...
Probably saying Taiwan is a part of the PRC mainland. Yeah, I was doing this one game. I was literally playing as Taiwan, and I flat out embarrassed Chinese players.
So this is what the person said. I'm guessing it's air removal. It's good for both China and the US. It's not ashamed. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
This was just sent in Discord. I'm going to take this with a grain of salt, but an airport in Taiwan receives a letter threatening to release explosives to prevent U.S. Speaker of the House Pelosi's visit to Taiwan.
Well, that doesn't surprise me there. You think that there would be threats.
But I am taking this with a grain of salt because I don't know how credible that source is.
Well, yeah, I'll keep that in the back of my mind, but again, I would not be surprised if that is the case.
Won't be surprised because China's the king of threats.
Yeah, well, I think Lamb also speaks Chinese, and he doesn't really understand it, so I think it's probably just a troll.
No, he's trying to say something. It's just bad English.
Oh, well, I accidentally timed him out. Oops. I'm sorry.
Well,
I can barely even see what he's trying to say, but I don't know.
And I translated it did not really make sense at all. But I don't know. Sorry if I'm wrong, Mr. Whatever your name is. You probably don't even know what I'm saying, but I apologize.
Imagine if Pelosi wasn't even heading to Taiwan and she's just been going to Borneo this entire time.
Well, I mean, but they're in communication, both of the governments, so something must be happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's still going like straight. She's going like the plane has not turned towards the Philippines yet, and it's more making a turn more to It's turning away from Taiwan right now.
It's just you'll probably see. I don't know. Remember that there
That's-
is a lot of mountains right there.
That is true.
Plains
Oh
that
yeah, there
don't
are
like
mountains in Taiwan.
no, like in Borneo.
Um,
Like they would have to fly over all those mountains in Borneo. They're just going through Borneo, through South Borneo to avoid the mountains, and then they're gonna turn up toward the Philippines through the Caleb Sea.
yeah, but based off all the sources we're seeing, it looks like she's heading to the area. Alright, how's your stream? I should go like your stream and like it yet. How dare I?
God damn, you have a lot of views on the stream.
Yeah. Here, let me go give you a like.
This is like,
This is the biggest stream I've ever had.
and like I haven't gone on, like I've hosted political podcasts before, but I have not been on a stream talking about politics.
Well, I was not expect. I just saw people freaking out about it, so I
Yeah,
wanted to go live and track it.
I was playing some games, and then I see this, and I'm like, oh god, no.
Oh, you saw my stream?
Yeah, I saw your stream, and I was like, oh god.
Yeah, I wasn't really. I didn't think I would get this much people watching though. But I guess when I started the stream, I was the only person live talking about this, so maybe that's why.
I like what Dr. Meme said. He said she'll most probably fly over Indonesia and then the Philippines, from where U.S. jets will escort her into Taiwan's ADIS, in which she will then be escorted by Taiwanese fighters.
But didn't they say if she was escorted, then there would be
by American jets, not Taiwanese.
Oh, okay.
I just sent a link in China Taiwan thing. It's basically sharing your stream, but I mentioned Defense Secretary Blinken, Pelosi, Biden, and a bunch of news media in the West. And it's like, is this true?
Well, you just fucking added everyone. What the fuck?
Yeah, I saw it. I'm like, wait, what?
That's kind of funny.
Chinese defense minister. If anyone dares to divide Taiwan from China, the Chinese military must not hesitate to start a war, no matter what the cost.
Yeah, like I failed this challenge so many times in Hoi 4. Get Taiwan into NATO before the Chinese did, and it failed.
No, they geographically can't join NATO.
No, I used to invite them to NATO. I invited Japan to NATO, and they got into NATO.
Japan's not in NATO.
I'm talking about in this one scenario I did.
Well, yeah, that's a scenario, they're not.
But again, Hearts of Iron 4 is really unrealistic.
Dude, there is so much porn in this. Like I'm looking up Taiwan, and it's just a bunch of fucking porn.
Get your Taiwan girl where you can.
I am so glad that I have 4 monitors for this shit, because I don't want to be showing fucking porn on my stream.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of keeping one fucking tab open while I'm looking through my stuff, because I don't want to get the stream taken down or anything. So I gotta be careful.
Taken down.
I have like a shitty office chair and my back's killing me. Can you stop being a jackass and trying to spread misinformation? What misinformation did we spread?
We didn't even spread misinformation.
He thinks you're the one that's posting all of those links. Because
if there's someone spamming on Twitter, I swear to God, it's like some fucking random dude. That's not me.
For the guy that literally just said that, it's not him. Again, like that's how I found him, but I came in and I told him and he said that's not me. So
yeah, if y'all report that account because that's not fucking me. I don't understand why that's happening. This happened to me before too.
Oh my god! I found the Twitter account.
Yeah, just report the Twitter account because it's not me. He's saying that there's explosion and gunfire. That's not true. We didn't hear any reports of that. That's literally a fucking fake me on Twitter. Yeah, guys, whatever you're seeing on Twitter with that Maplehead account, that's not me. Just report that Twitter account because that's literally a troll.
yeah.
I just reported it.
Like, I have 70 people up in here. There's gonna be some trolls. That's what happens.
Pelosi's plane is being watched by 200,000 people on Flight Radar 24.
Wow.
I have to refresh. No, this is historic.
Yeah, like I've never seen something like this.
There's a China Airlines flight like right in front of me.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm surprised there's no fucking fly zone near her aircraft. Oh, the plane is now like kind of making a turn now, back towards the Philippines.
It's kind of heading toward
Yeah, y'all, if you want to do me a solid, report that Twitter account, because if I don't want y'all thinking I'm actually spreading misinformation.
I gotta use the weather.
Alright, Jay, this is where we're getting fucking put off, because I asked that I'm not gonna keep telling you if you're gonna just let it go in one ear and out the other. I'm not gonna argue with you, because this is serious what's going on. So have a good nice night. Thank you for dropping by.
Wait, what did the guy say?
He's like, oh, it's you. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
See, this is what I go through. You're freaking weirdos.
What is going on in the chat?
I just don't think. I don't know. It's just YouTube. There's fucking weird people. I know you had one fucking guy act like he was the Eversim dude on your stream once.
Yeah, I remember that. Ended up being a friend of mine. I knew who it was.
Damn. But yeah, that's what happens when you have a popular stream. You get trolls. Now, thank you for the sub. We've got lots of new subs today. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, yeah, that tweet's not me. And like I said, if you guys are seeing a Twitter account that's claiming to be me, please report it.
You should probably put that in your description.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do that right now. Report that Twitter account, because I swear to God that's not me. I would never do that, because I know how serious war is. I just have a troll in the chat. Or I don't know if it's in the chat. It might be that fucker that's named Arthur Wimberly fucking spamming he's gay for me. It's probably that dude doing it.
Maybe. I just sent a political cartoon, basically.
Oh, I'm starting to see the sun come up.
It is not coming up where I live. I live in the southeast.
I live like in Ontario. I live on the Great Lakes.
I saw something earlier that like it's fucking scary to read some of this because like the way it kind of says it, where it says the standoff between the United States and China. Like the standoff between the United States and China. Are you fucking kidding me?
Like, I think
in a standoff with China.
This is the closest these two countries been to war in a long time.
Again, like it's not that we're close to war, it's that this is again replicating what I was talking about earlier, that this is the fourth Taiwan Strait crisis.
But I keep this in the back of my mind though, is who knows what could happen now, because this is a whole different like type of China, a different type of leader than years ago, right? So I don't think we should leave all possibilities on the table. I just hope nothing happens. I hope we're just streaming for nothing. I really hope that's the case.
So what happens if? What's your reaction if
Time to
something?
block a Twitter. Well, I'm blocking a Twitter account. It's a Chinese bot.
Okay, if some person
Holy shit!
speaking in
What if
language.
what if it's literally a China bot that's literally doing all of this?
Yeah, it's like misinformation, ban this YouTuber because this shit had plans to attack Pelosi.
I mean, China banned me immediately when I called Tiananmen genocide.
I'm probably already banned from China.
That was an immediate.
I need
ban.
to apply
They
for a visa
immediately
for
banned
China
me.
and see what happens.
No, you're literally American.
It was very
Maple, someone said Smash Maple, all this shit is pure false news. Again, I'm not the one on the Twitter account. This is down, folks. I don't own that Twitter account. Yeah, maybe nothing will happen. I hope nothing happens, Maximo Minecraft. I really hope nothing happens.
That's one of my subscribers. He's been a long time subscriber.
Nice. I hope nothing happens, but you know, who knows?
What did I just get pinged about?
I won't be able to go to sleep anyways, because this is pretty crazy. I'm more concerned about this than I was about the whole Ukraine thing.
Oh no, I was concerned. Considering I know people from both parties of both countries, it scared me. Considering I was like, what's going on?
Dude, there's so many China bots just blasting the Taiwan hashtag with porn. This is like a concentrated effort.
It's the first stage of the war. They're fucking sending China. They're trying to say, "Oh, if you join China as a country, you get sexy Chinese woman."
God no.
That's one way I guess to do it.
Like, it's genuinely funny how many times I keep seeing it on the timeline.
This guy is a fucking idiot. Again, I don't own that Twitter account. Holy fucking shit! I don't own the Twitter. Come on, sing.
One of my chat people in my chat, he said, "Glad I don't have a Twitter, just a hot mess." Yeah, same here.
Oh, it is a hot mess. I'm gonna clarify this one more time, and if this continues, it's in my description. If this continues, I'm just gonna start banning people because I'm here to report news, not argue with people online. But I don't own that Twitter account. It's a troll. Someone just said raise hand for the CCP.
CCP sucks.
So he said
CCP is the worst government in the world.
Someone said that there are Poseidons in the air south of Taiwan.
What are Poseidons?
Surveillance aircraft. American.
That sounds about normal.
They're P-8 Poseidons.
How many?
Ooh, I have some kind of breaking news since it's summer right now. It's not related to this, but I think it's pretty notable to say, but Banana Boat sunscreen has been recalled for chemicals that cause cancer.
Maximo's a Chinese agent. He keeps telling me to just sleep.
Yes, he's like, go to sleep. Wake up, nuke will be at your house.
But he's donating to me, so I kind of have to respect him.
Yeah, like
You're just like the bad people. You're selling out to the Chinese for money.
Technically, he's Jordanian, so.
Everyone PG is a Chinese sellout.
I'm a Chinese sellout, yes. China, come sponsor me, please.
Yeah, plus 1,000 credit scores. Yeah, what is it?
It's a very good credit score.
I'm just gonna say this. I wonder how LeBron James and John Cena are feeling about this.
Fucking LeBron James he's a definition of an asshole. He just milks he gets all this stuff from China, and he knows about all the slave shit. And he doesn't care.
He's a Chinese bootlicker. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
So is
no,
John
I don't want to get like too crazy about it because it's off topic. But yeah, I don't want to. If we keep talking about LeBron, I'm gonna get a little angry because I don't like him.
Yeah. Well, your hate for LeBron is mine for John Cena, but
I
that's
don't
their
really
problem.
watch WWE, so I can't really relate.
John Cena literally called Taiwan a country, and China made him apologize in Mandarin.
I'll say this right now: if my stream gets banned in China, it gets banned from China. Taiwan is a country. I don't care.
Come get some commies.
Taiwan is preparing French-made Mirage 2000s.
Those are missile defenses.
They're airplanes, fighter jets.
So maybe they will escort Pelosi.
Someone's
Yeah.
Maximo said, "I am legally required to tell you I am not a Chinese agent and do not have a gun to my head." I think he's calling for help.
Winnie the Pooh got him captured.
Winnie the Pooh got him caught.
Winnie the Pooh is literally in his room right now.
Help, they got me. Okay.
Yeah,
Navy map
like
near
literally,
Taiwan.
literally during the Russian invasion of Ukraine, I literally saw all this tweet. Several Chinese warships went into the Taiwan Strait. And I was like, God no.
Now my chat's fucking talking like Chinese spies. Good job. Look what you started. That's funny. Any new crazy developments? Not Pelosi's still on her track.
Yeah.
I will do that. Food run. It looks like the airspace is still pretty empty, but there's
Again, I wouldn't.
another.
That's not empty. Like the strait.
No, I mean this area here. This straight's not empty though. Like here, I'm talking about like this part.
Yeah.
But the coast is still pretty active. There's only one aircraft.
Hang on, I love Dr. Memes right now. He said, "Hello, fellow American. I am also an American. What are your thoughts on the CCP in Taiwan?"
First of all,
He's trying.
well,
He's trying to get your credit score right now.
Damn, well, fuck the communists.
sticking a big old middle finger up the CCP. He's behind. And I'm like, come get some, you commie POS.
Minecraft, yes, it looks like there's some flight activity in that area, but more inland, then it kind of calmed down in that region, but mostly on the coast of that region, it is pretty much going as business normal. I know, right?
That guy's. Someone said that your mic is shit.
My mic?
Yeah. I think it's because it kind of sounds like you're like eating it at some points.
I'm not. It's like far away from me. That's weird.
You might want to turn down the sensitivity.
I don't know how to fucking do that. I'm not a computer expert. Wait. Let me go here really quick.
What is this?
What?
Just say it.
Another video.
Well, what's up?
More military equipment.
Alright, does my mic sound better now?
Yeah, I think that sounds better.
Good. Yeah, this is scary.
Posted in Chinatown one.
Daryl, we just got an update for someone in China.
What's up?
What?
Lamb in my chat just said airspace is not closed, but a large number of flights have been canceled in China.
Oh God, this happened. This happened in Russia.
And I have verified it is a real person. So
according to the board on the according to the board on the railway station, it is the Anyan railway station. Don't even know how to pronounce it.
Nancy Pelosi is officially turning toward the Philippines.
All right.
This
I'm gonna step
fall
up
is
and
gonna.
stretch really quick because I've been sitting on this shitty
I need to
chair for a
go.
while.
I need to go reheat my pizza and get a drink. So I will be right back.
All right.
Right, like
This is getting
this is
serious. Yes, it is getting
this
pretty
is
serious.
this is concerning. This is the most concerning thing in my life since Russia invaded Georgia. Because I was concerned when Russia invaded
Well,
Georgia.
it's Georgia. That was not really anything compared to what.
But again,
Georgia is such a small country. It wouldn't have
yeah,
caused
but
anything.
here's the thing with Georgia, mountain.
Yeah, mountain. But I'm just trying to say the scale of that war wasn't as serious.
Yeah,
as,
because literally when the invasion happened, I was like, NATO's gonna get involved, and they didn't. And I was like, wow.
I mean, all war is serious, but I don't think it was like maybe for like Georgian history, of course, but like for world history, it was not really a big deal. PG just said the most American thing I've ever heard. I'm gonna go reheat my pizza in the microwave. That is pretty American.
That is flat out American.
Oh, that's the fucking best comment I've seen. The best comment of this stream so far goes to Max Craft. And if you all are on the stream, feel free to leave a like.
Yeah. Japan's probably gonna have the easiest time defending Taiwan because they're so close to Taiwan.
Well,
Japan and the United States would be the best countries at defending Taiwan.
I'm correct. The Ronald Reagan ship that's there is like a nuclear. I don't know.
Nuclear class carrier.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, but I'll double check with PG once he's back. But I'm pretty sure it is.
China says Taiwan faces disastrous consequences of U.S. action, according to BBG. 1. Nancy Pelosi will travel to Taiwan Tuesday. 2. Kirby, the U.S. spokesman of the U.S. Department of Defense, said that the U.S. does not support Taiwan's independence. Any new news on the Twitter front?
I'm being careful with Twitter because I really looked under the Taiwan section. I just see my fucking stream being posted every second.
Okay. I'm back. What's up?
I opened up Twitter and I literally see like that fucking account spamming my freaking stream.
Someone said, okay, please sleep, please PG. What you just said is the most American thing I heard. I'm gonna go reheat my pizza in the microwave.
Yeah, we literally were talking about that. What is this language?
What's wrong with
Arabic.
America!
What?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Americans have microwaves. Fuck you.
Motherfucking day now.
America! Fuck yeah!
Okay, this tweet happened 2 minutes ago, but I'm gonna read this. This is him sourcing something from Reuters. As Nancy Pelosi heads to the Taiwanese capital, Taipei, 4 U.S. warships, including the aircraft carrier USS Ronald Reagan, are stationed in the Philippine Sea, and 4 U.S. Navy destroyers are located in eastern Taiwan, the Philippines, and southern Japan.
Damn.
What did I fucking say? I fucking told you that they're gonna go around the Philippines or go through the Philippines and just skip right to Taiwan.
And I'm just gonna take a moment out here and I said, if you're gonna be a fucking racist in my chat, get the fuck out of here. You're not welcomed.
Yeah, no racist.
Some guy was trying to spell out the N-word and I caught him out in time.
The U.S. plane carrying Nancy Pelosi is said to be taking a route around the Philippines to Taiwan. Just exactly how we all expected it to turn out.
All right, well, we're T-minus a couple hours, 4 hours? No, 4 or 5 hours away. I don't know. I'm not keeping track of the time. I've been live for almost 3 hours.
Yeah, first the whole big
go ahead
news
and add
was
another 10 to that whenever this war starts. I'm just
I
kidding.
will say right now, y'all, news might be quiet for the next hour, but as Pelosi gets closer and closer to Taiwan, we're gonna start seeing some stuff.
Yeah, once she
Yeah.
once she kind of gets toward the Philippines is what we really need to start watching out for.
Because
Yeah. Obviously off
yes,
topic, but the big news before this was Al Qaeda. We bombed Al Qaeda's leader.
I'm skeptical about that because I remember Biden claimed that he killed an ISIS leader a couple months ago, and it turns out they didn't get him. So I'm waiting for more official stuff in the upcoming
No,
weeks.
it was completely confirmed that they killed
Oh,
him.
it was confirmed.
Yeah,
Alright, well, that's
Biden
good.
made an address on it.
All right, well, that's good. I was just skeptical at first, but if it was confirmed, then that's good.
Yeah. The P8A, the F50, the E8C, and the P8A, two P8As, an F50, and an E8C have been deployed in the skies of Taiwan.
Someone in my chat just said something it's pretty good. What I said. The Panther said it's a game of bluffs and it's a very dangerous game. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's
Any
what-
game of bluffs is very dangerous. Like,
It's not even just a game of bluffs. This is like the biggest game of chicken in world history.
Well, yeah, this is.
If you're, I don't know if you're familiar with what the game of chicken is. It's where you kind of like running at each other, and then you're waiting for which one's gonna blink.
I think this is China trying to, like, get close, like, make it look like they're going to attack, and they're trying to make America or Taiwan attack first. That's what China does, I think, because they're trying to get an excuse to launch their thing.
He live? Oh, he's not live right now.
That is true. Everyone did think it was all bluffs.
Yeah, like when Okay, Chinese.
They think it's bluffs because
Chinese.
China's always the one that literally is like a fucking 5-year-old every time something doesn't go their way.
Yeah, they're the most ban happy country in the world. This is definitely. I'm gonna read this, even though it's definitely false. On the evening of the second local time, Pelosi's special plane crashed in eastern Taiwan, and relevant units have found the wreckage and remains of the plane. The United States and Taiwan.
Don't even read that, man. Don't finish
That's
that.
cap.
That's
cap.
Fucking stupid.
That is major cap. I know that's not
true. It's a Chinese bot.
If the Chinese blow up try to attack Nancy Pelosi's plane, that is the biggest mistake in the history of the world.
Even if you're gonna make like a fake tweet about that, at least like do it when she's close to Taiwan. She's still in Indonesia.
Still around Indonesia. Like, she's such an idiot.
I don't know. Some people just don't know how to use their common sense.
Yeah.
Just don't give it attention.
Yeah, like I see all these fake posts. I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna buy it.
That's stupid.
Something tells me the Indians are gonna do something about the Chinese invading Taiwan. Possibly.
No, it's not. I don't think the only country going to get involved is like the ones that vouch to defend Taiwan.
The United States, Japan.
I don't think any other country would want to get there. We couldn't get get that lucky that dumb B doesn't need to be in office. I don't like Biden, but this is not about who you like or who you support. This is about a potential war.
Yeah, like
you put your political. You should. I think no matter what, you should put your political beliefs aside.
Yeah, like everyone knows, this is a problem. We need to stand with Taiwan. We are never standing with China.
And if someone stands with China or whatever, I will greatly disapprove with you. But we live in a society in most parts of the world where you have a right to your opinion, and everyone has a right. So I'm not going to judge anyone for their opinion. Yeah.
Well, the reason I don't allow Chinese supporters, unless you're like Chinese or Chinese American, and on my channel because I don't want to have it with them because I know what they're gonna say. It's
I
the
just
same
don't.
thing.
Because
I
yeah,
don't
they say the
believe.
same fucking thing where they're just like that's all I'm seeing on fucking Twitter is where they're saying
Yeah,
like, well, Taiwan used to be Chinese before the Japanese invaded or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, used to be, used to be. You're using
used
past tense,
using past
Yeah,
tense.
that's not an
That's
excuse.
like
so you're
that's like Russian
acknowledging that
supporters saying that
Taiwan
Russia used to own Ukraine.
doesn't mean you have any way of like legitimately
Yeah,
walking in there and taking territory that's not yours. Just like the United States. The United States invaded Iraq and
yeah,
everyone
we had
fucking hated it. But we learned from our
yeah we
mistake.
we bombed Yugoslavia in 1999. Most of the world condemned it because there was no UNSC resolution to do it.
But I think what we gotta remember too is to be a world, every world superpower has committed war crimes. So
Yeah, the United
you need to
States.
be a world fucking superpower. You need to commit a war crime, and
Yeah,
I
the
think
United
whoever
States.
commits them, no matter what, if you're in the West or East, everyone should be punished for their war crimes.
Yeah, like the United States, China, France,
Uh,
um,
I'm sorry to
even
interrupt.
The Netherlands, which is where I have ancestry from, did it in Indonesia.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but there's like a person in my chat, and I don't know if it's a Chinese bot or not, and I don't know if I should pull the plug and time them out. I'm not too sure. I don't want to like time out people for no reason, but I also don't want a Chinese bot in my chat.
Yeah, I bet like
I'll
somehow.
keep an eye on the person. I'm not gonna freaking time.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna go take like a couple minute break and go for a little stretch around the house.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
won't be too long. I just need to stretch because this chair is really uncomfortable.
um. Let me, um. What the?
Taiwanese National
Yeah.
Army's combat readiness in Penghu Island in the Taiwan Strait has been significantly strengthened.
Yikes! This is scary.
This is crazy.
Like, um. Hmm. Plus, like, I've already banned China from a lot of stuff. Now, even more stuff I do, I'm gonna ban China. And
Let's go. Banning China is cool. Let me see what else is going on.
that was live ammunition they fired. Now it is Chinese social media, and we can't trust Chinese social media at all.
You can, it's just that you have to read between the lines. So like
Yeah,
it gives you an idea of what the government is thinking. Just like because
yeah.
I watch CGTN.
It's like when I was before it got banned. Russia Today. I was keeping an eye on the Russian media, keeping an eye on what they're saying about this. And like the Chinese, I don't trust Russian media, but at the same time, I was also interested to see what they're actually saying about this.
Yeah. I like how
Because
there's a
I use
Beach King Air that's flying from Sabah, Indonesia, literally to Taiwan.
uh
Like that is a
that's
far flight for a Beach King Air.
yeah, heading to Taiwan from Indonesia.
Given it's the northernmost part of Indonesia, but it's interesting. Pelosi's plane is currently in central Borneo right now. Current position of the plane. How much time would it take to reach Taiwan? 4 to 5 hours. I'd say about a two, maybe 3 hours. At least within the next hour and a half, we're going to be seeing her enter Philippine airspace. And once she enters
Yeah.
Philippine airspace, actually within the hour, she's going to be entering Philippine airspace. She's going to be going through the Philippines, possibly around the Philippines, kind of like a curve, and then go into Taipei, or or she could be, um, you know, going through like above the Philippines and then through up toward Taiwan. You think Spar 19 could be a
Oh,
decoy? Not really, because Spar 19 is actually, I mean, it's confirmed. I mean, it is a United States military aircraft. So we know that this is Pelosi's plane because we watched this take her to Malaysia and as well as Singapore. So it could be a decoy, but it what's the actual plane would be following close behind.
yeah. Yeah. I know. Big question here. So, say China declares war on Taiwan and the United States joins the war. Would that immediately activate Article 5 of NATO because the United States joins a defensive war?
No, because in with Article 5 does not allow you to go to war and then immediately say, "Hey, you guys need to get involved." However, um the idea of Article 5 is basically saying that an attack on one is an attack on all. The United States is not attacked in the case of an invasion of Taiwan. However, there would be significant backing from AUKUS, from Australia, from Japan.
Quad.
Um, NATO is very closely aligned with Japan. NATO is very closely aligned with the United States, obviously. So
Yeah.
there could be major independent action from NATO countries. However, under a signified unified NATO command, I highly doubt that NATO itself would get involved. But I could be wrong. Taiwan is important to NATO, so it could draw NATO in. But I mean, China. Ouch.
You're
China.
right.
Yeah, I just burped and almost puked on my mic.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I know.
Yikes.
The United States and China go into war, it would be World War III.
Yes.
So it's just a matter of like, does NATO want to get involved? Because it's like, okay, World War III, this is the whole fucking reason we were made. So it's kind of like, fuck it, let's get involved kind of thing because it's World War III. So I don't know. It just kind of depends
Yeah.
on what kind of situation. It depends on how. Again, this is why I said earlier before I started going live. The next 24 to 48 hours are going to be the most critical hours of the 2020s
Yes.
because it's a matter of how Taiwan reacts, of how the United States reacts, and how China reacts. China could shoot down the plane. That would invoke a massive response. That would invoke Article 5. That would be an Article 5 ratification. If China were to shoot down Pelosi's plane, that would automatically get a NATO involved. That would invoke a massive response from the United States. The United States could fire upon the bases in China that launched the attack, and then that would invoke China launching long range missile attacks against US bases in South Korea, in Japan, and then the United States would launch attacks back against China, and then it could just grow and grow and grow until it's just a official declaration of war between the two sides. And then it's a matter of like, is this going to be like an invasion of China, or is this going to be just shoot at each other until we run out of missiles? Kind of war of attrition.
It kind of
I hope
reminds me.
my dad doesn't fucking come into my room screaming because I turned on the air conditioner because it's so fucking hot.
Yeah.
I know it's like 5 a.m, so hopefully I don't get in trouble for that.
It's basically reminding me of the tensions between Iran and the United States in 2020 of January, where the United States bombed Qasem Soleimani. And
Well, Soleimani deserved it. He was planning fucking
he was a terrorist. And well, Iran retaliated by attacking United States military bases in Iraq.
Yeah, like with
I
ballistic
have
missiles.
some breaking news. There we are now 10,000 people away from 300,000 people tracking Mrs. Pelosi's flight to Taiwan. Just thought that'd be something interesting to point out.
I'm looking at this scenario. Serbia would be like, nope, we're not helping China because we are surrounded.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for Serbia to do anything because they would get fucking demolished.
The only way they would join is if Russia straight up guarantees their protection.
China but even the United States, it would pay the price if U.S. Speaker Nancy Pelosi visits Taiwan.
Yeah. Tensions between Beijing and Washington are only just going higher.
For those
Taliban would join.
Yeah, the Taliban. I'm just gonna say, for those who are watching Maple's stream, and for those who are watching my stream, guys, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channels, subscribe to myself, PoliticsGaming, and go subscribe to Maple Hub if you guys have not. We are co-streaming tonight on the situation in Taiwan as Nancy Pelosi heads toward Taiwan. In my prediction, I believe that the fourth Taiwan Strait crisis has begun. Maple is worried that there is a possibility of a full-scale war happening. I don't think it's going to go that far, but yes. So, guys, pretty interesting stuff happening. I don't think anything is going to happen. I think that the Chinese are going to launch missiles into the Taiwan Straits. I believe it's going to be a very similar to what happened in the 90s, in 1997, when whenever Bill Clinton sent the U.S. 7th Fleet into the Taiwan Strait after the Chinese launched ballistic missiles into the Taiwan Strait and toward northern Taiwan. I
know. So in this scenario, I feel like there's a good chance that we could see the Vietnamese try to do something about Taiwan, because Vietnam is very anti-China. Even though China did help them in the Vietnam War, Vietnam absolutely hates China now. Like, the relations between Vietnam and China are very bad. Go ahead, PG.
Global Times just made a thing. Data showed that 4 military reconnaissance planes, 2 US P-8A anti-submarine patrol aircraft and 2 Fokker 50 turboprop aircraft from Taiwan Island have been moving toward the island over recent days. And then a U.S. Arleigh Burke-class destroyer was found moving in the waters east of the Philippines at 8:58 by a Planet Labs satellite.
Did I miss anything too crazy? I was just getting my cat to calm down because he was crying and I didn't want him waking up anybody.
Taiwan bomb alert at the airport in view of the arrival of Nancy Pelosi.
So that was confirmed then from what you said earlier.
Yeah, they're in a bomb alert. Now,
it's probably some Chinese agent in there that tried to say like it's probably a Chinese agent in there trying to like scare the plane off. They're going to be making some really like shitty moves over the next couple of hours trying to get the plane does not land.
Some of my chat basically said that we're lying and then that Pelosi's not heading to Taiwan.
She's literally going around they're literally going around the Philippine Islands.
You can't fix stupid. I mean, it's pretty obvious where she's going.
Yeah, everyone knows it.
She's not going to Taiwan, but I'll keep watching you.
So she is going to Taiwan if you want to watch me.
Are you serious? Another account is spammed. Bro. It's just a troll, but my god.
We got some footage in from someone in our Discord.
Wow, look at all those.
Oh my
god. Are you guys looking at the Discord?
Yes.
That's
This is terrifying.
Bro, there's like people at the beach and then there's all these military vehicles. What the fuck?
Bro, what?
No, that's concerning right here. I'm gonna...
No, I'm copying that.
Hey, listen. So Xiamen, if that is seriously in Xiamen, basically so Taiwan, if you guys are looking at my stream right now, if you guys can look at my stream, I'm looking at Kinmen County, which belongs to Taiwan. This is one tiny little island that Taiwan owns right in the bay, in Weito Bay in China.
That's fucking scary.
So,
oh god.
Xiamen, if that is seriously what is going on in Xiamen, the biggest thing about an invasion of Taiwan is that they would need to secure Kinmen before they go after Taiwan, because the Taiwanese could literally just be picking off their boats while they would be on their way to mainland Taiwan. So if there were to be any sort of military action against Taiwan, they need to secure Kinmen as fast as possible. They also would need to secure Liancheng right here, which is another Taiwanese city.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but someone in my chat just said, these are military exercises. That's what we all said about Ukraine.
Yeah, literally. Like, we aren't even lying. This literally happened with Ukraine, and Ukraine got invaded. Yeah, like,
you have 274 votes on that poll. That is amazing.
Maple, look in Discord.
And wow, I have
the China-Taiwan chat.
Sorry that my mic cut out, but I was asking, are you concerned about this video if it's true? PG.
Which one?
The one with them at that location on the beach you were saying.
I don't know.
Do you think it's something we should raise our head about?
Listen. Holy fucking shit. Holy
fucking shit.
What? Bring it.
I fucking told you guys.
What?
The Global Times. The potential visit of Pelosi to Taiwan has already triggered a fourth crisis over the Taiwan Straits.
So it's confirmed.
It is confirmed that this is the Global Times. They're a propaganda network, but they are the closest to a mouthpiece that the CCP can have. This is the fourth Taiwan Strait crisis.
So China's saying that this is now a crisis.
The Chinese propaganda mouthpiece is saying that this is a crisis.
That's big. That's big.
That's big.
This is the fourth Taiwan Strait crisis. This is officially confirmed.
All right, folks. I'm gonna change my title. I don't know if I should change my title now.
That's already what mine is, by the way.
Well, my title is Taiwan China Crisis Live Breaking News Coverage. China Invasion Imminent? Question mark.
Yeah, this. Yeah, someone just shared the stream on Twitter again, and they're just spamming it.
What's their name now?
Owen Say 1. That's their Twitter handle.
Okay, that's fucking weird. Yo, I know you like to support my channel, but please don't spam people on Twitter. I don't want people thinking I'm some fake person. You might be, trying to do good for me, but I really don't appreciate that. So please, just don't.
What language is this? Some dude from Turkey posted the same thing, but it's U.S. surveillance planes over Taiwan on Twitter.
Tensions are rising, folks. Yes, they are.
Yeah, this is the worst they've been in centuries.
No, that's scary if they're on that beach. So, PG, what did you say again about that location?
What about it?
The beach?
It's literally like a couple of kilometers from Xiamen.
And that's owned by Taiwan, correct?
So that island, that Kinmen, it's called the Kinmen Islands, and it's literally like less than 5 kilometers from. It's literally actually like I think that's like 3 kilometers from Xiamen.
So you think we should be a little concerned about that, if it's true?
Yeah. Oh fuck! More missile launchers are heading to Fujian. There's more. It was literally sent in the Discord.
So is the Global Times owned by the Chinese government or something?
Yes, they are.
Well, I guess they probably know more than what we know from China.
I watched a whole video about China and Taiwan by Johnny Harris. I would recommend y'all check that out if y'all can.
Yeah, well, when I get time, but I think we're gonna be pretty busy tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working on that political talk about multiple issues: the Ukraine war, what's going on right now, China and Taiwan. That's obviously the major headline, and what happened recently between Serbia and Kosovo/Albania.
Damn, this other streamer went live and I lost like 30 of my viewers. Rip in chat.
Well, I never get viewers, but
I actually never had this much like viewers in a while, which I'm actually very surprised for.
But I'm gonna let people on to discuss so I could discuss this with people.
Yeah. All right. Well, Pelosi is now about to get off the island, and she's still making the turn towards the Philippines. She's heading towards the Celebesi Sea, whatever. I don't know how to fuck to pronounce that, but yeah, she's heading there. But this ain't gonna end well. Hey.
So it says the potential visit to Taiwan has already triggered a fourth crisis over the Taiwan Straits, and the Biden administration will face the biggest diplomatic crisis in U.S.-China relations since Biden took office. And that was a comment from Lim John Chuan Tong, an expert from the island now working in Wuhan University.
I wonder as we get closer to Pelosi's arrival, we should start looking at some Taiwan webcams.
In response
or Taiwan, like cameras of the city. Because something could very well go down.
In response to a question about what countermeasures China will take if Pelosi insists on visiting Taiwan, Chinese Foreign Minister spokesperson Hua Chunying, I don't know how to pronounce it, said, what I can tell you is that the U.S. will be held liable and pay the price for hurting China's sovereignty and security interests.
Yeah. She's going to start swinging up north very, very soon.
I just saw some idiot on Twitter saying, I hope China kills her.
Christ.
Like I said, you can hate someone, you can love someone, but you should never wish death upon anyone.
Yeah, like
Yeah, try to tell that to the CCP.
yeah.
Stop it! It's not nice.
Try telling this to that one
you
dude.
shouldn't.
I am
Yeah,
getting
there's
no
this one
sleep
dude I
tonight,
know.
lad.
I may not even get sleep because of this.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
I'm not getting
I haven't been waiting for this, but I have always had a feeling that there would be a fourth Taiwan Strait crisis, and this is fucking insane.
And who knows what this crisis could lead to? Because what these military appearances by China, if they're that close to that island, like you're saying, with all this force, that's something to really be concerned about, I think.
Yeah, and well, China is literally, and here's the thing: would China use paratroopers?
Well, I would imagine.
Of course they would.
Yeah.
Take control of the airport. Take control of the airports before the Taiwanese can scramble their fighters.
So this is so different. Like with Ukraine, it was so easy to supply them. But if China can completely block Taiwan from anyone, then how it's going to be fucking hard to supply Taiwan. Like this is a whole different story. Like Taiwan.
Chinese government is calling on its citizens to donate blood at the central blood station of Xiamen City, the largest port in the Taiwan Strait.
Fuck off.
That's true. What the fuck?
Where does it say that?
My Discord, from a Chinese social media.
Literally confirmed.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
that's
breaking news.
Stop. Look. Shut up. It says it reported in Fujian under superior orders has issued immediate orders to Sinopec Fujian and Petroleum Low of Xiamen as well as Shishuhanshan Oil Depot to stop all oil and fuel supplies to civilians at midnight August 2nd, 2022. As part of war preparations.
Oh no, they're doing this is very fucking bad.
This is
I'm not liking this.
The one China principle is the political foundation for China-U.S. relations. China firmly opposes separatist movements toward Taiwan independence and interference by external forces and never allows any room for Taiwan independence forces in whatever form. A visit to Taiwan by Speaker Pelosi would constitute a gross interference in China's internal affairs, greatly threaten peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait, severely undermine China-U.S. relations, and lead to a very serious situation and grave consequences. The public opinion cannot be defied. Those who play with fire will perish by it. If the United States side insists on making the visit and challenges China's red line, it will be met with resolute countermeasures. The U.S. must bear all consequences.
So they're requesting blood donations to the largest port in the Taiwan Strait right now. That's not good.
This is not good.
How are you feeling about this, PG?
I'm still betting money that they are just going to fire some missiles into the strait.
But this is war preparations, though. That's what's kind of concerning me. Blood, oil.
Yeah, I'm not going to jump to the war card.
Well, yeah, let's not say it, but I think we're thinking the same thing right now.
China warns of disastrous consequences that have Pelosi's trip. No matter what reason Pelosi goes to Taiwan, it will be stupid, dangerous, and unnecessary gamble. It is difficult to imagine a more reckless and provocative action. While it declined to say whether China's military was mobilizing troops in response to Pelosi's movements, referring to those questions of China's Ministry of National Defense. In recent days, China's military has announced a series of exercises in the waters off of northeastern and southeastern China, including near Taiwan. Ms. Hua appeared to distance China's leadership from calls on social media platforms to block Pelosi's plane from landing in Taiwan, describing them as personal opinions of internet users.
And I would say, I know from a user in my community, Russia did ask for blood days before the invasion.
Russia did the same
Days
thing.
before the invasion.
I was going to say the same thing because I had a few Russian sources as well. I know people who live in Russia. They've told me the same thing.
Yeah, this is developing crazy.
Yeah, like this is just flat out unheard of.
I'm very concerned with these reports.
China suspended food imports from Taiwan. All that is suspended.
Yeah, someone said this is deja vu.
Prices will increase all over the world 300% if China does commence the invasion.
Oh yeah, it's gonna fuck up the world economy even more.
Apparent confirmation that Spar 19 is actually heading to Taipei from an 8 cars message that was just sent. Mission controllers asked about IFF encryption, also included the flight's destination of the RCSS, which is Taipei's, which is Taipei's Songshan Airport.
That she's heading to Taiwan.
They're heading to Taiwan. Oh, great! It's confirmed now.
Now we need to start looking at the news because now that it's confirmed,
and now we all keep a very, very, very close eye on this.
We are 3 hours away from Pelosi's landing.
This is gonna be one of the biggest news in the 2020s.
And as we get closer, I will start putting up some live camera feeds of Taiwan. Because something.
Yes, and I'm going to.
I'm just concerned with some of the reports we're starting to see now with the blood banks and oil.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell a few of my Chinese friends that live in America about this, and they're probably going to feel the same way. They're going to be concerned.
I wouldn't wake them up.
Yeah, but I'm going to wait until the very next. Actually, we're already at the very next day.
Alright, y'all are 3 hours away from Pelosi.
Yeah.
Taiwan.
9 a.m. We're supposed to land.
Blue, I'm not gonna. I don't want to be a warmonger. I'm not gonna say it will end well. I'm not gonna say it's gonna end bad. We just gotta wait and see it by minute what news we can get. But from what the news we're getting, it looks concerning. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm not an expert. I can't tell you. I think there was.
Is it now number one on trending? Nope. It's number 4. Taiwan is number 4.
On what?
Twitter trending.
Surprised it's actually not number 1.
Deshaun Watson still is.
Alright, I'm not going to get into that because that pissed me off. He shouldn't be allowed to play snap of football again.
Let me send this tweet.
Yeah, send it.
What does that look like?
What?
From subway stations to shop malls, Taiwan is now preparing air-raid shelters.
No, but the photo above that. What do y'all think that looks like?
Oh, that's a what do you call it? It's kind of like it's the shit to stop their tanks from rolling onto the beach.
Yeah. So Taiwan is preparing the beaches.
Possibly. No. The information is gonna be very fucking weird in the next couple of hours. So take everything you see with a grain of salt.
Yeah. So unconfirmed, they're maybe prepping the beaches.
Because if they were seriously setting up those beaches, why are there only 2 people there, and why is someone fucking posing on it?
Exactly.
Yeah, both aircraft carriers of the PLA and Aviator reportedly moved out of their home ports respectively amid Pelosi's possible visits to the island of Taiwan, which media reported could happen Tuesday evening.
No, this is pretty concerning.
Wait. Who even is that? That's a Chinese government official that tweeted it.
Huh.
That is literally a Chinese government official.
They should fucking ban all those fuckers from using Twitter.
Like, this is scary. This is the scariest thing in quite some time.
Just keep the people in Taiwan in your thoughts and prayers, or whatever religion you follow. Just keep them in your thoughts.
Yeah. This is really, this might get bad. I hope it doesn't, but it might.
Think for the best, prepare for the worst.
Yes. What is this?
Please, if you're watching, keep the people of Taiwan.
Their replies are really funny, though. Yeah, I know.
Someone, Dr. Memes, says it would be a miracle if she sees tomorrow. Oh, breaking news! Reagan is now positioned east of Taiwan. Ronald Reagan has moved.
I fucking told you. I fucking told you that.
Oh shit!
That the USS Ronald Reagan was gonna be in a position where it could provide some sort of cover for Pelosi's plane.
Training exercise on China's Type 075 amphibious assault ship Hainan.
So there's a bunch of people that are just now joining my stream. I'm going to go ahead and give them a quick rundown real quick. Start off and to reply to your comment. Basically, I believe that we are now in the beginning of the fourth Taiwan Strait crisis.
Well, it's confirmed already.
Well, the Global Times is what's saying it. Again, and there's no declaration. You don't really declare the Taiwan Strait crisis if you're a national government. But basically, we're possibly, most likely, in the midst of the fourth Taiwan Strait crisis. This is a standoff between the United States and the Chinese militaries, as well as Taiwan. There is massive military exercises that are underway in China, as well as aircraft carrier deployments on both sides. The Chinese are deploying their 2 aircraft carriers, as well as the United States. Carrier strike group of Ronald Reagan is in the region east of Taiwan. Nancy Pelosi is on her way to Taiwan right now from Kuala Lumpur. So we are waiting to see. We are watching Pelosi's plane this entire time. Our lives aren't going to change because of some wannabe cast an evil spell. Some witch cast an evil. He keeps calling her a witch.
We have sorry to interrupt you, but we have another tweet from a Chinese official. It will greatly threaten peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait, severely undermining the China-United States relations, and lead to a very. I think we already seen that before, but also I think another thing. PG also.
We got some breaking news. According to India Today, the U.S. has deployed 4 warships east of Taiwan.
That's old.
Yeah, we've already discussed that. I think you've already said that like 3 times.
Yeah. PG also. Don't forget to mention the blood donations being underway in the oil cutoffs. That's another important news, I think.
We got some news. Moscow accuses the U.S. of destabilization over reported Pelosi visit to Taiwan.
Fucking Russia can fuck.
Yeah,
what is Moscow trying to do?
It was funny. Putin had a statement. He was like, "Oh well, we should not have a nuclear war. Nuclear wars, nobody wins." But he's the only fucking leader that's like, I'll nuke you. I'll nuke you. I'll nuke you. I'll nuke you." I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Putin needs to keep his ass. Yeah.
Putin is a Russian Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, but Putin's military is more prepared and much better than North Korea's.
Again, I think 2 different wars, 2 different countries. China's legit, and Russia was not legit. I'm more worried than for China. I've always said this: Russia is not our enemy; it's China. 18 minutes ago,
But
Pelosi.
I would disagree. I would say China and Russia are both our enemies.
I would say China.
But I think China is the one we should be worried about. That's when, if that makes more sense.
18 minutes ago, today our delegation brought warm greetings from the United States Congress to the Parliament of Malaysia. As legislators, we must continue to work together to meet the needs of our peoples while advancing security and prosperity in the region.
Probably
Yeah, she got
posted in the
that. She
air.
got that. She got that JetBlue internet.
So Pelosi's plane right now is just in between. She is currently now in the Makassar Strait, and that is the area, the sea between Borneo and Sulawesi.
Al Jazeera. No, that's the only tweet from Al Jazeera about this situation right now.
Man, thank you for the 50 people that's been sticking around using us for your news coverage today. I appreciate it, and I also appreciate PG and Zach for taking their time to come on here with me. Also, be sure to subscribe to Politics Gaming, which is also streaming. Go give them a like and sub. Because, yes, we should all help out each other. Can you also hear me? There you go.
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Meanwhile,
I did a video.
PG, we have a new video.
I think that's an old one.
It's an old one. I keep seeing the same one.
Well, that's the first time I've seen it.
Do you think anything big will happen? Do you think anything big will happen, PG? I believe this may go I'm probably thinking to positively about the situation. I believe that this will end similar to the last Taiwan Strait crisis. The more I say that, the more I find kind of backtrack on it, because the last Taiwan Strait crisis, China remembers that one, and they don't want to seem weak again. So this is a game of chicken that is being played right now. This is a game of chicken being played between the United States and China. So it's a matter of who back downs first, because there's probably going to be some sort of phone call that's going to be made and say, hey, we don't want to do anything against each other. We do not need this to spin out of control. So let's back down. Let's stop. Let's cool off. She's going to leave in a couple hours. Stop. Just back down. So it's just a matter of like what is gonna again, this is why I'm saying I'm pretty sure the next 24 hours is going to be the most critical moments of this decade.
These are the
I want to
DF-16
say
has
this. Is it breaking news, or can I?
The DF-16 has a range about 1,200 to 1,500 kilometers and can carry nukes.
Which one?
Can I?
I think that is within the range of Taiwan.
That is definitely within the range. It also has like Okinawa within their range.
I don't think there'll be any nukes used, but I think we're gonna start seeing China to like show some strength. They're gonna move their Navy ships into parts where they can shoot the American military bases that are stationed on the Pacific.
They wouldn't need to move their Navy in there. They can just shoot them. They have ballistic missiles.
True.
That's ballistic missiles are not nukes. Ballistic missiles are just long range missiles that you can hit far away targets.
No, I didn't say they were nukes.
So like ICBMs. Now,
there's a difference between ballistic missiles and ICBMs.
Yeah. I was gonna say, replying to what you said about the game of chicken, this situation almost reminds me of back in the Cold War, where the Soviets and the Americans had tanks to each other on the Berlin Wall, and they were so close to going to war over that. And both leaders did a call, and then they started moving their tanks inches backwards until they cleared the Berlin Wall. That almost reminds me of this.
This basically, honestly, looks like another Cold.
We already are in the middle of a Cold War. That began
this
February
is-
24th, 2022.
Yeah, with the whole Russia-Ukraine thing.
Actually, I would say it began back in like February 2014.
Yeah, when Russia annexed Crimea. I would say the Second World War began with the Taiwan Strait crisis in the 90s.
Technically,
Or you could say it began September 11th, 2001.
all right, well, I have some news. There's apparently a plane that's Spar 20 that's still in Malaysia, and there's rumors going around that Spar 19 is a decoy plane to see if China will shoot. So there's a chance that Pelosi's still in Malaysia.
No, they've already confirmed that she left.
Okay, well, is there another plane? Spar 10. Okay, let's look up Spar 10 because I'm just going by in my chat.
I like how like all these planes that start surrounding Pelosi's plane are literally like there's this one private jet that's flying from Christchurch to somewhere in Southeast Asia, and then everyone just clicks on it because he gets really fucking close to the Pelosi's plane.
Fucking some billionaire from New Zealand has fucking almost 50,000 people looking to where he's going. That's funny. Oh, the thing just jumped now. There's 330,000 people watching Pelosi.
Spar 19 is not heading. Looks like it's Spar 20. Where the fuck is Spar 20?
Spar 20? What if it's a troll? Hold on.
It'd be a troll.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's people trying to say that's not Pelosi.
There would be Spar 20 would be fucking trending if that was the case.
yes, because everyone makes a big deal out of this on Twitter.
Yeah, so there would be people tracking that too. So I don't think your information's that credible, buddy. But it's okay.
Yeah.
We all see fake news there and there. It's not a big deal. Yeah, she's making a turn. Like a really slow turn. This fucking New Zealand dude has like 50,000 people watching, and it's freaking
I'm still
hilarious.
shocked. I'm still shocked at the military equipment just covering the streets in Xiamen.
Yeah, even on the beaches too. It's fucking crazy.
We got a Chinese bot. I just busted a Chinese bot on Twitter.
Yeah.
This is a game of 3D chess, is what someone says. And people are saying, like, well, it looks like it's going toward Guam. No, it's. Again,
It's not.
If you're watching my stream right now, and if you're watching his stream, zoom out. Zoom out until you can see the Philippines and Taiwan. So if you're watching my stream and you're watching Pelosi's plane, what she's gonna do is she's gonna go around the Philippines, and then she's gonna come up the Philippines, kind of like just ride the coast of the Philippines. She's gonna ride the coast of the Philippines, or she's gonna go straight through the Philippines. but the way she's kind of flying right now, she's gonna do like this fucking crescent all the way through the Philippines and then straight into Taipei. Because they're trying to get as far away from Chinese aircraft as they can. I think that's why the Chinese are trying to deploy their carriers as quick as they can right now, because what they're doing is that they're trying to avoid any sort of Chinese interference with the plane. Because they know that if they were to fly through the South China Sea, which I thought they were going to do at first, if they were to have flown through the South China Sea, they would have probably run into that Chinese aircraft carrier Liaoning. But what they're doing right now is that they're going to basically ride the Philippines up into Taiwan. So yeah, maybe it looks like they're going toward Guam, but they're not going to go to Guam. They still have two other countries. They still have two other countries that they need to visit on their with their delegation. I mean, they still have to go up north to Japan and South Korea. So they're hitting kind of like from south to north. They already hit Singapore, they hit Malaysia. So then they're going to hit Taiwan and then Japan, South Korea, and then they're going to go home. Oh shit,
Yeah,
I thought
because
this was plaguing.
if Pelosi's flight bumps into the Chinese aircraft, they're gonna get intercepted. China cancels flights departing from coastal Fujian, but that's old.
Wait, can you confirm that?
Indo-Pacific News.
Yo, did you just see that, PG?
What?
All flights from Fujian has been canceled.
Yeah, that's been there for a while.
Oh.
Yeah. Any new info from these guys?
There is a new video. Hey. There is a new video that I'm looking at right now. Helicopters are on the move in Fujian.
Alright.
Shit.
But again,
I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Can you send the video in the Discord?
Yeah. I gotcha.
Yeah, because this. What fucking language is that? Fucking tongue. Oh. Oh, shit. This is scary. This is fucking scary. Fuzhou de Jiamin. Oh no. This is alarming. Oh my goodness. I just pulled up. Oh, she's not over Borneo now. I don't know what island she's over.
Sulawesi. Sulawesi.
Oh, that island. All right. Yeah. I don't know much about Indonesia other than New Guinea,
People in the Discord,
Java, and Borneo.
people in the Discord literally keep posting the same fucking videos.
Yes, like
They're doing live fire drills in Taiwan Strait right now. I think that was. See, I don't know how accurate those.
it was
live fire
yesterday.
Drills. Yeah, it was, but it wasn't even yesterday. It was like a couple days ago that they were literally firing into the strait.
Why such an okay? Who? Why such an aggressive stance? Taiwan has never been a part of the PRC. It's what remains of the Republic of China, which the PRC chose to leave. Why shouldn't Taiwan be able to receive visitors from wherever it chooses? What is this language? They're just saying the same thing. That's Spanish. In my opinion, Taiwan's a country based.
Let's go.
So based if you support Taiwan. Star 19 is over that island. What does RBA say? Oh no, that's coming from Australia. This is the one we are looking at. Star 19. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're not gonna reveal that's gonna be Taiwan. We know it's Taiwan too. They're just gonna go around the Philippines so they could avoid the Chinese aircraft. See any passage? Oh, there's a lot in Hong Kong. Let's look over in John. Anything. He's Xiamen is like that is insane.
It's crazy, man.
Like I'm keeping a very close eye, and I didn't plan on being late. Well,
All right, yeah, can y'all hear me?
yeah, you can hear you.
What is that?
All right.
Um, um,
White House assesses that halting Pelosi's visit to Taiwan does more harm than good.
I agree with that. Just get it done and over with.
um,
What's up?
So Pelosi is set to arrive in Taiwan in 4 hours. Fuck, man. I really
Yeah.
want to take like just a really quick like 3 hour nap.
Well, what I'm doing is I have a live radar up of the plane. I'm back in my bedroom. I'm not at my office. I'm kind of just laying back, resting, because I feel like we're gonna be streaming for a while.
I really wish I packed up on the energy drinks.
Yeah, no, I'm
reports say that
still.
China will hold new life.
My back was like killing me on that chair, so I just went to my bedroom. But I still got everything up there, so I'm monitoring everything from my phone. And if anything crazy happens, I'll run back to my office.
Oh, there's a Chinaman talking in Discord right now.
Uh-oh. You're banned.
What the fuck? There's like a
Translation is
spammer.
completely wrong. Translation is completely wrong. What are you? Nathan writes that they heard that there was military equipment all over the Fujian. Excited and nervous locals are stocking up at the local supermarkets, especially in Xiamen. What the fuck?
PG is causing unneeded warfare. It's not a. I'm not sitting here saying that we're going to war, but
It's
this is
I'm
not
just more. This
scared.
is just more of studying the live reaction to what's going on. So
yeah, very
it's gonna
very well
sound like
done.
we're talking about going to war. It's gonna seem a little fucking scary to think about it, but again, this is the most serious point in Chinese American relations in 25 years. So
Mhm.
if you want to take it as like I'm spreading warfare, I'm not. This is a stream to discuss and watch the reaction to this situation. This is a situation that is happening. If you've watched my channel, I know you've been watching my channel for a long time, JR. So I study foreign relations, and this is me studying foreign relations. Whatever they say, this is not whatever they're talking about, Maple and whatever. This is just the co-stream. Whatever they say, that is their opinion, but it is not my opinion. I have my own opinions on what's going on. They have their opinions. They feel a little more worried about it than I am, because I'm not going to sit here and say that we're going to war. Um. So yeah.
Um, Translated from French, Chief of Taiwanese ship giant warns war would devastate global supply in format, and there's a Netherlands flag. Hashtag we stand as one. Up, Twitter just made. Up, Twitter added something. This tweet links to a China state affiliated media website. Anytime you send a link for the Global Times on Twitter, that's what's going to pop up.
Global Times is certified CCP propaganda. But in my
Yeah.
opinion, it is very important that you listen to them, because they are um they are pretty uh they're pretty important to listen to, because they are the mouthpiece of the CCP. You have to think about what your enemy is thinking. And they could be trying to divert attention away. They could be purposefully giving us false information, but it is still important to listen to them. Just take everything they say with the biggest grains of salt.
Yeah. An advanced thousand of Taiwan food imports as Pelosi trip House. That's old. The tweet was recent.
Is Australia doing any military drills? Not that I know of, but the United States and
No.
China are. Hey,
I hear an
I can
echo.
hear echo. Maple.
Maple, mute.
Bruh. I'm gonna mute him until he can get that fixed.
All right. Okay. Got some updates. Taiwanese TV channel Chanel. Nancy Pelosi's delegation booked 48 rooms at the Grand Hyatt Taipei.
Yeah.
Okay. It is reported that Nancy Pelosi will arrive in Taiwan at 21:20 local time, 16:20 Kyiv time. This is Ukrainian news. An hour earlier than previously published in various media. We already know about the Xiamen Fujian that's close to Taiwan. The latest waypoint discussed by mission controllers BDIP shows far one swinging north toward Taiwan. It appears that Pelosi's flight will approach the island from the east, well away from the straits.
Yeah, because they don't want to go through the straits, near the straits, or even through the South China Sea, because that's where all the Chinese military deployments are. They'd be walking into a fucking trap.
Russia just issued a statement with regards to the situation in Taiwan. Russia is in solidarity with China and understands its sensitivity to the issue of Taiwan. The U.S. is choosing the path of confrontation here, and it does not bode well. Kremlin Press Secretary Peskov. We've seen that video.
Yeah, they keep posting the same videos.
Like, they just post it over and over and over again. I knew Russia would say that. That doesn't surprise me. Russia is very pro-China. Oh, we're getting a lot of people joining the Discord.
Maple.
What's up?
Okay, your mic was like screwed up earlier.
Yeah, I don't know why it did that. That was weird.
Yeah.
The audio was screwed on my stream too. It didn't hear anything, so I had to fix that too. Any crazy news while I was running around?
If Beijing does something aggressive when Mrs. Pelosi and her delegation visits Taiwan, that's China starting a crisis, not the U.S. Stop with this drama and immediately your country's miscalculation.
Zach, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry
Jesus
about my.
Christ.
What's wrong?
Just more Chinese troops.
I have not seen that video yet.
I have never seen my Discord this active ever.
Nah, my Discord has not been active. Has not been this active for quite some time.
Oh, even
Since
Intel
Russia invaded Ukraine. When the Ukraine crisis, it got rough.
Alright, y'all on the
Luckily,
Discord.
I intervened and
I just want to say something for my
de-escalated.
viewers in the Discord. Please don't like repost the same shit.
Yeah, try to
'Cause it
tell
makes
them that
Oh,
because that's all we've been telling them.
What the fuck? What the fuck, Xiamen? You're fucking wild. Any new updates about They have not tracked the movement yet. I have not seen movement on this. I'm just staring on Twitter trending. And looking for Rachel Blood. Russia today is going to be talking about this, but Russia today. I don't
Stick
really
that up
trust
their
them.
asses.
Yeah. These people are ignorant. Civil War is not invasive.
Some person just made an excuse for Taiwan. Someone said, imagine if Hawaii was 25 times closer to continental United States, and if Hawaii had been American for centuries, and if the Confederates had taken Hawaii after the Civil War, and if the Civil War was much too recent and still too unresolved, the US can shut the fuck up about Taiwan.
What the fuck? I've not seen this video.
What video?
Their freed chick is finally posting new shit.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck is going on? More of them. Where are they going?
And
I
I saw someone post about it earlier that basically the thing about Xiamen is, and by the way, there's an indiscrepancy, like how they say like it's a Xiamen this evening, and then it's like rain storm clouds, and then in this other video it's like broad fucking daylight. So there's a discrepancy in what kind of videos we're watching. We don't know if these are old or new. So
Yeah, that's the thing with situations like this. Lots of misinformation is easily spread.
so let me actually see what the weather is in China. It is raining in Jiamen. So a lot of the broad daylight videos that we're watching might be a little fake.
But those videos were from hours ago, so who knows what the weather could have been before that?
Maybe, I don't know.
So, you
So
know,
that beach video with the tank on the beach, like yeah, that one's consistent.
yeah, it's hard with with information with stuff like this sometimes. You just gotta be careful.
Yeah. Let me see what the cloud cover is over Taiwan and Xiamen.
I'd imagine Pelosi probably has like a bed on her plane and she's just sleeping right now.
I like how there's
But I guess,
wildfires all over China.
but I guess though, how the fuck would I don't think Pelosi would be able to get sleep even if there was a bed on that plane. Cause fuck, I would be too scared to sleep knowing that my life could be ended just like that.
Xiamen is a city, Joe. Xiamen is a city right across the strait from Taiwan, um, in Fujian province. So, Xiamen. So if you're familiar with the Kinmen Islands of Taiwan, it is about 3 kilometers, maybe 2.5, 3 kilometers from Kinmen Islands. So, Xiamen is a pretty big city, right across the bay sits Taiwan, and then right across the Taiwan Strait is Taiwan. So, and again, for those who are just now joining, just now watching, has no idea what's going on because I have been streaming since like 3:30, basically, in in my analysis, the fourth Taiwan Strait crisis has begun. We are in the midst of a major confrontation between the United States, China, and Taiwan. Nancy Pelosi, right now, as you are watching on my stream, is currently over Indonesia. She's going to be heading up north toward Taiwan. She'll be landing in Taipei within the next 5 hours, for 3 to 5 hours. And
Yunjiang Airport cancels 55 flights.
we have a lot of flights that are being canceled by China over Fujian province. There are reports of major military buildups happening right now in the Taiwan Strait, between both in Taiwan and in China. 2 Chinese aircraft carriers are on the move. They are now not in their docks. And
Senior Chinese diplomat Wang Yi, those U.S. politicians will come to no good end.
Where does it say that?
It was posted in Discord.
What Discord? I'm looking at Discord right now.
The China-Taiwan.
Oh, I see it now.
Scroll up a bit.
Wang Yi is literally the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Yeah.
Why is it
This
saying
is like-
senior Chinese diplomat? He is the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Yes.
Twitter's pretty
This is-
stupid.
Local reports from Xiamen. Okay, local report.
That is the other thing that is
Xiamen.
happening for those who are now joining. Basically, there is reports in China on Weibo that, number one, there is oil and gas rationing, that civilians are now not able to get their own oil, gas, or anything. There is
I would just like to interrupt you. I got some pretty significant news. Local reports from X-Man in various parts of Fujian province states that there's a rush in supermarkets and other grocery stores to stock up on food and rations for fear of an armed conflict. So the people in that region are now scared of a possible war.
So yeah, there's been reports over the past couple of hours that there are rushes in supermarkets in Fujian. If you're wondering where Fujian is, so again, I have this on the map. Whenever I say Fujian, Fujian is this province right here. This is going to be the coastal province of China that is right across the strait from Taiwan. That whenever you hear me talk about Fujian, that is what I'm talking about.
Basically,
a lot
here's
of
a great
reports
point.
that
Basically,
there's a lot of reports right
basically
now that
things you saw-
civilians are panicking and everything, and they're worried about some sort of armed conflict that might take place. Go on.
it's official. Spar 19 is Taiwan bound.
Yeah. And
Also, basically things you saw happening during the pandemic in the beginning phases where everyone was rushing to buy all their stuff. It's now happening in Fujian.
Extended route away from the South China Sea.
yeah. Let me see what CGTN and Global Times are saying.
They cleared a bit of the island.
Russia invaded Ukraine. I have the same feeling.
It says CGTN has a report right now. The United States is taking provocative actions that could escalate tensions across the Taiwan Straits, for which it should and must take full responsibility. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Hua Chunying said on Tuesday, the United States would surely bear the responsibility and pay the price for undermining Chinese sovereignty and security interests. And
I have some news.
What?
According to transponders, it's official that Pelosi is Taiwan bound.
We already said it.
Oh, I was out in the room. My bad. Continue what you were saying.
Trying to find what else. Oh, I'm looking up the Global Times. I'm looking up to see what Chinese state media is saying about it right now. So even the Global Times is reporting that PLA's 2 aircraft carriers move out of their home ports over Pelosi's alleged imminent Taiwan visit. Pelosi provocation over Taiwan leads the United States world into age of disorder and instability, is their take.
Washington Post, Pelosi can cancel the visit at the last moment. He won't.
If she does, that would be a huge victory for China.
Yes. Shows America's weak, and they're going to take advantage of it.
America better not freaking sell. I'm just all I'm saying.
Don't do it. Don't cancel. That gives China a win.
Someone, and then another Global Times article says the Chinese army will surely eliminate Pelosi's visit's consequence through the escalation of military operations.
Boy.
And now it's officially 7 a.m. here in Ontario.
It is 6 a.m. here.
It's 7 a.m. here in Florida.
I'm gonna set a timer on my phone just in case I fall asleep for every 10 minutes.
Flight Radar is taking a shit right now.
Well, yeah, it's everyone's waking up around the world now.
What is that flight about?
Tension escalates
And my
hours
service
ahead.
time. And my service timed out.
Yeah, it's Flight Radar acting up.
Yeah, because everyone's looking at Pelosi.
Tension escalates hours ahead of Pelosi's potential Taiwan visit as PLA remains fully prepared for any crisis. According to the website of China's Maritime Safety Administration, the Shandong Maritime Safety Administration issued a navigation warning saying that the Weifang port in Bohai Sea will conduct a live fire from 1500 to 2400 on August 3rd. The Qinglong Maritime Safety Administration of South China's Guangdong province also issued a navigation warning due to conducting military training in parts of the South China Sea from Tuesday to Saturday. Amphibious assault ship USS Tripoli is also near Japan's island of Okinawa. An amphibious assault ship USS America has deployed to Sasebo, Japan, according to the Nikkei. The media noted that the U.S. Air Force has sent two HC-130J Combat King 2s to Okinawa from Anchorage with multiple KC-135 Stratotankers. So those KC-130s we were talking about earlier, they're being deployed to Okinawa. So whenever Pelosi gets closer to Taiwan, they're going to deploy. It's almost sunset in that region. It is sunset. The military is also
More
sent.
Chinese.
Huh?
More Chinese bots.
Yeah, you're gonna see lots of them, bud.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep busting them.
Just block them and move on.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna respond to them.
How are you watching this in 3D?
Pardon me?
Said, how are you watching this in 3D?
Oh, I have one of my friends' streams feed pulled up.
B-52 just took off from Okinawa.
Fuck off.
What is that?
B-52 is a American
Literally in the
strategic
Discord.
bomber.
Oh yeah, no, on flight radar. Yep, they did.
Uh-uh.
American bombers in the air.
Where?
Okinawa, so the islands of Japan.
Yes, I know, but where in Okinawa?
I don't really know too much. You just
I think it's in like the southern part of Okinawa,
yeah.
where the U.S. military base is.
In Naha?
It was on the Discord of the location. If you go to my Discord server.
That's not a B-52. That's a KC-135 Stratotanker. Who the fuck said that was...
Website.
Whoever said that was a
Oh
B-52,
God!
it literally says
guys,
the type.
Discord. Guys, look in Discord. We got some breaking news.
Just say it. I'm not looking right now.
Website of Taiwan's presidential office received overseas cyber attack earlier on Tuesday and was at one point malfunctioning. A source briefed on the matter told Reuters.
That sounds about normal.
Yeah, that same thing happened in Ukraine.
Well, that happened months before the invasion.
And then Russia launched its invasion. Ukraine didn't know what's going on. So they kind of got fucked early on, but then they... Oh. Is this new? Is that video new?
What I do want to say though is I don't be surprised if Pelosi's plane turns off the transponder as it gets closer to Taiwan.
Yeah,
So
right.
we might lose
Probably will.
track. I feel like they're gonna like try to hide her the best they can.
Okay, so Pelosi's plane. Okay, now it is definitely on its way to the Philippines. It just made a real hard left turn toward the southern island of the Philippines. Toward Davao. So it is going to fly over the Philippines.
Yep. Yeah, that was a very hard turn. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun.
I really want to go to bed, but fuck, man.
I can't. I
Damn it,
won't be able to.
Can't.
FR24 canceled.
What?
Hmm?
The fuck? Any
Apparently,
late? This dude's late.
Chinese government
There's this
spying on
one
its
GIF I
citizens.
always send.
I know.
There's I always send that GIF when people are late.
Someone just said China's about to fuck Taiwan.
No, they're not.
What the fuck is wrong?
Taiwan actually has a lot of American weapons. And the United States basically slapped a guarantee of independence on Taiwan.
PG, calm down.
I gotta be an asshole at least once.
Bow down.
Taiwan broadcaster Pelosi to arrive on island Tuesday night.
All right, guys, sing it with me. Sing it with me. Chilai, boy, one so good at men. Bow to the shui wo, move with the mark, the ding, the chung
How the
chung.
fuck do you know?
Chung Hua Ming Zu Dao Lao Zu Wei to the Shi Hao. May good and men boats really me to the house shung. Chi Lai, Chi Lai, Chi Lai. Woman and men Ming Shi Mao Pa Pi Pa Pi Pao Hua Chen Jin Mao Pa Pi Pa Pi Pao Hua Chen
Winnie the Pooh has entered the building.
Chen Jin Jin.
How the fuck do you know that?
I got a couple of parts of that wrong, so bear with
You
me.
can do
Yeah,
Russian now too.
yeah, I know the Russian anthem like almost perfectly.
Oh yeah, Prosini, the spin.
No. You're saying it wrong. Now the Russian one I definitely know.
Okay.
I know that one.
Bless my ears.
Россия священная наша держава, Россия любимая наша страна. Yeah, you don't know it, dumbass.
Fuck off! I want it to feel special.
One of my subscribers is saying all I have to say is these kids are fucking annoying.
Rude.
China's like Homelander.
My God, this is insane.
Your person in the chat's racist towards Canadians.
Homelander is based.
What do the Canadians ever do to you?
Someone just said even if Pelosi does not come to Taiwan, China will
Dude,
still.
John Roberts is such a fucking internet explorer. President.gov.taiwan, not allowed.
Are they?
Oh, they fucking hacked it just to say that. That's fucked.
Website of Taiwan's presidential office received overseas cyber attack earlier on Tuesday. Oh, they said the same. Oh, that's 8 minutes ago. Wang Yi can eat shit.
South China Sea, that's wrong. It's literally where the USS
USS
Tripoli is.
Ronald Reagan is over by. USS Ronald Reagan is over by was this guy gonna post?
Something from 2 hours ago. I'm willing to bet some old news.
Late. This dude's late. Sending it again.
Look what this person is. What is he a troll?
Who?
Look what this fucker just said in the chat.
Nancy Pelosi just took off from Indonesia.
He never landed in Indonesia.
Literally, World War III started over the miscommunication that she was going to Taiwan. Instead, she went to Indonesia.
Yeah, there's a special place in hell for that guy. He joked about it.
Uh-oh, Backstar in the chat. You might want to take one person out of this chat room, because I think I have there's like 2 subscribers of mine that want to come in.
Sure. Let me just make room for them. Just tell them to join a duo, and I'll drag them.
Okay, I think they heard you, so
I just have it prevented from trolls getting in here.
oh my god, the visual news. This is from the Global Times. They literally have something saying quotes from Mao Zedong on how to respond to U.S. imperialism.
Oh my God. Mao Zedong literally failed to invade the island.
One of them is, "We will invade no one anywhere, but if others invade us, we will fight back and fight to a finish." I like how he says that, and then he literally invaded Vietnam.
Wait, hold up. Let me look. When did that war even
Do
happen?
you know who Braxter is? Is he one of your friends?
Yeah, but be careful with him.
What should I be worried about?
Just he sometimes he can he's pretty political. He's pretty smart, but he's kind of a troll sometimes. Jesus Christ, some guy
Who
just
was the
keeps
leader?
spamming my
I'll
goddamn
give
chat.
him a chance. If he goes over the line.
Oh, and PG, to correct you a bit, Mao Zedong was dead when that invasion.
Well, yeah, I know. I meant to correct that, but I forgot to.
All right, y'all should be able
Yeah.
to speak in here.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Dude. Yes.
All right. First thing is, ain't gonna be no war to this morning. Right.
The website
second
crashed,
thing-
by the way. The flight tracking website
Well,
it
that's because
crashed.
y'all sitting up. Y'all, I don't understand. Y'all sitting up here on a damn website tracking some airplane. Right. The plane ain't nothing gonna happen. All right. She gonna go up there to Taiwan. She gonna say whatever she gotta say, and she gonna come back to the United States. I don't understand. All right. So everybody needs to calm down. Okay. Y'all sitting up here. Oh my God, a B-52. I mean, and it wasn't even it was a fucking tanker airplane. Okay. Let's calm down.
Oh yeah, tell that to the Chinese, my boy.
Yeah, some fucker
The Chinese.
So someone in the chat was
telling
saying,
us to calm down. You better tell that to my man Xi Jinping.
Man, fuck
Winnie the Pooh.
Motherfucker. Look. All right. Also, how old are y'all in this channel?
18.
17.
German foreign minister, in case of aggression from China, Germany will help Taiwan.
You're
Not being
kidding
a
me.
tweet.
What the?
John Roberts.
I'm just looking at this. Some of the channels in this server. Why y'all got a channel talking about some monkeypox?
That big because
It's a news story.
yeah, it's new. It's news.
No one asked for your fucking
So
feedback.
you mean to tell me 300,000 motherfuckers did not go to sleep because the Speaker of the House of Representatives is going to Taiwan?
Yeah. Pretty much.
That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. The plane turned north, heading towards Taiwan, avoiding the Strait of Taiwan. Okay, everybody can go to fucking sleep.
Just so they don't get intercepted. And there's carriers in that region from China.
And then John Roberts and all the rest of these motherfuckers in here, go the fuck to sleep. Beat your meat. Go to sleep.
Okay, kick him out. Kick him out. Kick him out. Kick him out.
No, don't
out.
kick me out. Don't kick me out.
Kick him out.
I'm speaking facts.
Mute him. Just I told you.
That was interesting.
Search up president.gov.tw Taiwan.
Yeah, that shit was fucking cyber attacked.
Search up whitehouse.gov. Search up whitehouse.gov. Matter of fact, search up healthcare.gov.
Okay.
Healthcare.gov.
Oh no,
Okay,
please, we're not talking about healthcare here.
Why not? Why we can't talk about it?
Getting off topic. This is about Taiwan because of all the threats China's made.
No, I'm trying to tell you guys. Baxter knows this. He's just
nothing is going to happen. She gonna land in Taiwan. The Chinese ain't gonna do shit because China does not want a war with the United States. and we don't want a war with China. Okay, ain't shit gonna happen. We saw a chicken rocket on Saturday. Whoopity fucking do. Okay.
No, it's literally true. There were debris from a rocket. Also, this is confirming what John Roberts tweeted. Roberts posted.
First off, if you're getting your information from Twitter, you're an idiot.
No, but these sources from Twitter we're getting are valid.
Red Box White? Like, first off, why? This is what I don't understand about people. Who the fuck gets their information from Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit? Why? What is the logical reason? Help me comprehend. Why?
Sounds like a fucking teacher. Let me comprehend.
And then you got John Roberts. Twitter is better than no. John Roberts is a fucking idiot. If you get your sources from Twitter and you cite, oh, I read it on Twitter, the fuck out of here.
I think we're trying to limit it to certain reliable sources on Twitter.
Fuck, I haven't been checking 4chan. I need to check 4chan.
I just got a DM from Jobert the Bobert, and he said, quote, tell these motherfuckers to calm the fuck down and go to sleep. Ain't no shit gonna happen tonight. I agree with him.
Well, if you don't think it, you don't have to watch your streams then.
All right. But
he's been a long time subscriber of mine. He does this a lot. It's
PG longer than y'all motherfuckers been alive. Okay.
Okay, Grandpa.
I remember when this nigga I remember when this man had 100 subscribers.
Everyone's saying my chat right now is saying bruh has whippersnapper energy.
Who the fuck is this?
Someone, one of my subscribers, JR.
And so, do y'all play Power and Revolution?
No, but what is it, Maple? He's actually, I literally just like came up on his channel by chance, and yeah, he actually watches my channel.
Do y'all watch Red Eagle Politics?
Yeah.
He got fucked.
Y'all watch Red Eagle Politics?
I know.
I don't.
I don't watch them like crazy though.
Do y'all?
I don't watch any of the election predictions.
First off, can y'all even legally are y'all legally allowed to vote?
I'm not even American.
I am.
I am, as of this moment, not legally allowed to vote.
Yeah, because I'm not registered yet, but I will soon get registered.
I'm not a dirty American.
My God, fuck.
On more pressing matters at hand, we have 3 months from the midterms. Fucking Republican Party, Democrat all the way. All right, Democrats
and
gonna
Biden
win.
destroyed the country.
Huh?
Yes, he did.
You say Biden destroyed?
I lean left, and I think he was a horrible president, and I lean left. He's just as bad as Trump.
Not even worse.
I want to hear
both of them were shit.
I want to hear. Finally, 538 has the House forecast. I've been dying to see this, and of course, these motherfuckers are giving the Republican.
Why do you do that?
Do what?
Like you just like extend it so much.
First off, I don't understand. Fuck 538. Like these motherfuckers. Okay, but I want to hear this from this kid who said that Biden destroyed America. I want to hear this.
Retarded spending makes inflation go up.
What was retarded spending?
Your fucking all these COVID relief shit and all this fucking Build Back Better stuff. They like put a little bit of money towards highways and shit, and then all the other money goes to other stupid shit that doesn't even help the world.
Well,
It's like
you do
fucking
okay,
stupid.
okay.
And I lean left. Like I fucking hate Trump. I hate Biden.
So let me ask you this. All right. How old are you?
And I'm not even American.
Well then I'm not even gonna have this fucking discussion with you then.
We're not even here to talk politics. We're just watching and playing.
Y'all
We're watching this whole thing
like,
go down.
y'all watching a fucking plane that's gonna land in Taiwan. She gonna give her speech or do whatever the fuck she's doing over there. She gonna get on the plane, come back home, or do it. Like y'all, what is going on?
I thought she
This
was
is
going to go
news?
to Korea and Japan after.
This is news. Like how long
Well,
y'all
it
been
must be
streaming?
entertaining enough for you to watch us watching it.
How long has this stream been going on? PG?
You've been watching it.
PG
You know how long
started
it's been
Yeah,
around.
going.
exactly. You say it's a waste of time, but you're watching us fucking watch it. It makes no
I just
sense.
got in
He
here
started
like
around
30
3
minutes
hours
ago.
ago. Maple
Y'all
started around
been
like
streaming
4
for
to
3
5, I
hours?
think.
I just woke up and y'all streaming about a fucking airplane.
Entertaining enough for you to watch
I
it.
read
It's a very interesting airplane.
I know. What if I just like aviation?
who the fuck? Okay, so y'all on live streaming with 10 fucking people in y'all chat.
I don't got 10 people. What the fuck are you talking about?
How many people you got?
I got like 45.
Oh, well, how many of them are bots?
I had like 100 at one point earlier.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
Yeah.
He did.
Don't be
I saw him at least get up to
racist.
60.
Don't
confirm
how
that.
many
say
of
that
them
in
are
the chat.
actual people and not YouTube bots?
I've had lots of chatters.
Okay, but
Hey, just kick him.
but all I have to say is, y'all need to get informed, vote Democratic all the way
Well,
down.
that just says enough about you right there.
Yeah, that says enough.
That says enough right there. You're not fucking informed.
What you mean I'm not informed?
Oh my
You're
god.
way too blown by this propaganda.
Stop.
Who are you talking about?
You got fucking Speaker Pelosi's dildo far up your ass.
Hey, PJ, you need to tell your friends they don't know about me.
You
I,
came and attacked what we're doing. You're on my Discord.
I ain't even had my
You're not gonna fucking
Hey,
overtalk
just
me.
kick
You're on
him.
my
Just
Discord.
kick him. Just kick
No,
him.
don't kick me.
We'll just kick him.
What y'all gonna
Fucking
kick me for? Because I'm keeping it real and y'all can't
comes
handle
on
it?
my server talking shit as you're fucking
It's
watching what we're
it's
doing.
just the Taiwan stream. Just let us talk about Taiwan.
It's clearly entertaining enough for you to sit on your ass watching it. Watching us
I
watch
just
it.
woke up. I ain't even had my cigarette yet and read the New York Times.
I will say he's definitely added to the entertainment.
Yeah, I know he has.
Well,
Y'all
there's
ain't talking
people.
about shit.
Hey,
All
chill with
y'all
the
doing
fucking
is
racism.
all this sassy, stupid simps doing is sitting up here on Twitter. Oh my god!
I'm not
they
the
did
one on
this.
Twitter.
Oh,
What the fuck are you
we
talking
have
about?
breaking news. We have
Get your
breaking
fucking
news, and
shit in.
it just turned out to be a bunch of bullshit. Like get the
My
fuck out of here.
subscribers are sending the tweets. I'm just chilling.
Your subscribers are stupid.
Joe, God, just kick him. Just
Don't
kick him.
tell him
Kick him.
that.
Kick him.
The subscribers aren't stupid.
Kick him.
You just bad. Nobody wants to watch your
Just
fucking unentertaining ass.
Shut up. Just kick him.
I guarantee you, if I had a podcast,
Get the fuck out of my server, faggot.
Okay, China just sent an intercontinental ballistic missile to Fujian.
Oh god, that was great. That was great.
Wait, what? They sent a missile?
Intercontinental ballistic missile.
Did it launch?
Dongfeng by B. No, it did not launch, but they're moving one over there.
Okay.
DF-5B has an estimated range of 12,000 to 15,000 kilometers and can carry 3 to 8 hydrogen warheads.
That's something to keep an eye on. One of my other friends is saying there's a chance that China might cut off all internet access to Taiwan.
Yeah, it depends on how
Alright, someone just fucking trolled my channel.
There are some people in the chat like saying the N word. Like that guy was annoying, but don't have to be fucking racist.
he's a
Yeah.
Democrat, he's a
Look,
moron.
This guy was literally racist and is fucking
Everyone in the
awesome.
chat saying he vote Democrat. LOL. He's a Democrat. He's a moron. Let's go, Brandon. Homie sounds brainwashed.
There's. Fuck.
Sorry for the technical problems.
Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, I pissed off a shitload of
Okay, so
Albanians.
if those missiles are deployed in Fujian, they could almost certainly hit like DC.
They would hit. They would
I
fuck
think.
LA.
Which ones?
LA.
The ones that have
not just
12,000 to 15,000. Oh wait, hold on. The distance I was looking at was miles. I'm stupid.
The ICBMs. Those are kilometers.
Yeah, I was thinking miles. I'm stupid.
Dongfeng. What is it? 2019 DFA. So what are those? Those are
M60s.
5B. Dongfeng 5.
Oh, that's in fucking Taiwan. Those tanks move
probably
in
hit
Taiwan.
up to Dallas.
Yeah, so yeah, the Dongfeng 5, at least the 5A.
Mhm.
What is with the fucking porn like people like spamming the Taiwan shit?
Well, here's what they're doing. They're trying to like make the Taiwan men be like, "Whoa, if you come join China, you get sexy Chinese communist woman." They're honey dicking the people.
It's honey dick.
Yeah, have you ever watched the interview?
Yes.
They're honey dicking you.
And tweets.
This is the longest I've been awake.
I have never been up for this long, but I think I just have that
Neither
feeling in my
have
stomach.
I was just having trouble going to sleep, and then I just saw PG's ping that Maple's live stream, and I've been here since then.
Yeah, I've never had this much people stick around in my stream like this.
Mm.
My fucking watch time's gonna like be like a rocket.
Mm.
Oh, I almost got fucking 60 new subs. Holy shit!
The thing
I was
with
one of
Russia
them.
and Ukraine.
Thank you.
The thing with Russia
No
and
problem.
Ukraine.
Do good.
I went to bed because I had to go to school the next day.
Yikes.
I stayed up for like 4 days straight that entire time whenever Russia invaded.
But with this, because I graduated, I don't got to worry about that.
So
I remember.
Anyway, by the way, so we were talking about the Dongfeng, the missiles that we saw being deployed. Basically, the range on that, it could reach as far down as Nicaragua.
What?
So it would have it has all of mainland United States in its capability.
I remember the most.
I
remember the most viral moment of the Ukraine war.
Oh yeah, because
I can just say it in a couple of words. What was it like? It was that fucking CNN commercial. A little bit of chicken fries, a cold beer on a Saturday night. Fucking, they played an Applebee ad while the fucking sirens were going on in Kiev. I was fucking dying of laughter. It was like such a bad timing. Nick, have you missed anything? China's been ramping up its military presence. Pelosi is officially now heading to Taiwan, but I think she's probably going to refuel in the Philippines. But China's just upping their military stuff. Still, I wouldn't be too worried about a war yet. But it's just the only thing I think you'll probably see is a couple of missiles being shot at the Taiwan Strait. But for now, it looks It's calmed down, but I think as the time gets closer, we're gonna start seeing some crazy threats being thrown at each other.
As one of the people in the Discord just mentioned, most countries tend to invade at dawn.
That is true.
And
Yeah,
right now,
so they
it's
could see.
not going to be dawn in that area for like 12 hours at least.
And China is also getting their citizens to donate blood to the largest port.
Oh God,
What?
Mr. O tweeted on July 26th. I have a feeling about something bad happens around August 1st. Thinking maybe Taiwan invaded or similar geopolitical event.
That looks like a
What
fake
the
tweet.
fuck?
Lucky guess?
No, that looks like a fake tweet, like from Twitter generator.
Oh.
I don't think that's real.
Yeah, what the fuck? When the fuck is the establish of the PRC?
So I think it'll be
My bad.
sunrise in Taipei in around 10
My
hours.
bad.
My information is right.
What?
Sneezed a little, but that's that.
Oh, you said, "Oh my God!" I was like, "What happened?"
When were they established? When is their national day even?
What? China?
Yeah, I'm looking at when it was established. October 1st.
Yeah.
It would look good if for their national day if they could have a reunified China by that time.
Putin invades
Who knows?
Ukraine at
Maybe
dawn.
Taiwan will be gone by midnight. I'm only joking.
On Saddam invades Kuwait at dawn. Hitler invades Poland at dawn. So yeah, you are correct.
Putin
Wait a
also
minute.
Putin did also
Well, the thing
launch an
is,
invasion at dawn.
the first part of the, correct me if I'm wrong, but the first part of the D-Day invasions were launched at night, correct?
In the very early parts of the morning.
Yeah,
Okay.
when they were like paratrooping into
But
the
again, that's the
beaches.
thing about
Whoa.
that's why I'm like pretty certain that there is no invasion coming because China has no logistics right now. They would be making the same fucking mistake that the Russians would have been making with logistics. They have no logistics to get an invasion done.
Except this time, they
Unless-
also have to fear the U.S. intervening.
Unless they just simply go after the Kinmen Island, they can do a logistical campaign because it's so fucking close. But with mainland Taiwan, there is no way they can logistically invade right now.
Yeah, so the tweet that I talked about, Maple, it ain't fake. It ain't fake.
Mr. O?
Yeah, it's not fake. Ryonix just posted it.
Could have been a coincidence.
Probably it is.
Oh, breaking news. TVBS reports Taiwan Island has entered state of combat standby for the first time since the Taiwan Strait crisis in 1996.
The Ministry of National Defense denies the islands have raised their alert level.
Well, I don't think they would admit it because they don't want to scare their people. Like, for example, Ukraine's been spreading lots of propaganda to keep morale for their people and their army. So who says Taiwan's not doing the same thing Ukraine's doing by not trying to panic the people?
And if China were to invade right now, I mean, they're making the same mistake
that Russia did.
Or no. Taiwan was making the same mistake because if they have a feeling or know know an invasion is coming, or even have the slightest like gut feeling like, oh shit, something's about to happen, like they need to be mobilizing right now. They need to reinstitute conscription. They need to mobilize. They need to get everything ready. And they're doing that on the civilian side by, getting the bomb shelters ready, everything like that. So,
But also another part that makes me think China's preparing for an invasion is why would they be magically collecting blood? Why would they be shedding oil for their civilians in the areas on the coast of China? Very weird timing. And I remember days before the Russian invasion, they were collecting blood from civilians to put in those camps. So, I don't really know.
I mean, like Maple said earlier, any invasion of Taiwan is probably going to be preluded by bombing.
Exactly. And that's why
Yeah.
China, for the last couple of years, have been going into the Taiwan airspace because they want to have it set as a surprise attack. Because one of these times they're going to go into the Taiwan airspace, and the Taiwanese are going to be like, oh, they're just doing the trolling again. But then they're not going to fucking turn, and then they're going to bomb them. That's the whole point of what they're doing. Is they want to supply a surprise attack in the air. And I give China
Yeah.
credit for that because what they've been doing creates kind of a mystery now for the people that are
All the
watching
time. Some U.S. politicians who selfishly play with fire on the Taiwan question becoming the enemies to 1.4 billion Chinese people will not meet with good end, Wang said after SCO foreign ministers meeting and paying visits to some countries in Central Asia.
I like alternate history hub on this. He literally made a tweet 9 hours ago and said China misses Taiwan and invades the Philippines on accident. Fire trucks on every street in Xiamen. So keep in mind that it is now nighttime in Xiamen. So that picture was taken a while ago.
I don't get why she's arriving so late. That's why she was me a little earlier.
I mean, radar is so advanced at this point, it wouldn't make a difference visually.
Pelosi's plane still looks like it's on track, so I think they're gonna start descending soon because I think they're gonna land in the Philippines to refuel. And maybe
I don't think so. Those 737s, especially military models, they can go a pretty long way.
But I think they'll land though because they're gonna want to go over the current situation with the military, and then they'll make their final decision if they think it's worth it or not, and what they would need. So I don't know.
If Pelosi calls off the visit, China wins.
Yeah, and I hope she doesn't.
Yeah, we should not want China to win. China's our number one. Nancy Pelosi's plane now goes dark.
I think as she gets closer to the island, they're gonna turn off the transponders.
Probably
Yeah,
have to,
so that
so the
way they're
Chinese
not
don't know where the fuck they're going.
Yeah, the Chinese are probably gonna be like, "Oh, this is just they're just heading over to South Korea or Japan," but then they find out they're in Taiwan already.
The thing is, I think the Chinese know that she's heading to Taiwan.
They
have to know.
They definitely know that even their global times is saying that it is imminent. They know she's going to be arriving there in the next few hours.
So she should be here in 2 hours.
Yeah, anything from them Oh, they're still down on Twitter. I haven't heard from them.
If that photo by Fred Chick, I'm not sure how to say that name, is right, it looks like they're going to try and avoid Philippines airspace.
Newt Gingrich says if the CCP strikes Pelosi in Taiwan, the West would respond massively.
Yes.
If the thing is, I don't think China will try and do anything while Pelosi is actually in Taiwan, because that's like such a stupid move, because the US will have to respond.
Mm-hmm.
The way the Chinese are trying to frame it, if something were to happen, the way China wants to frame it is that they were backed into a corner and they were forced to do it.
Or what if China does a big false flag?
This is their false
He
flag.
uses a pretext to invade.
Yeah, they might do a false flag when Pelosi gets there or something. Who knows?
Again, the US would get involved.
Then the U.S. and Japan would get involved.
Set News,
And
a
Germany.
news channel in East Asia. Okay. Set News, a news channel in Taiwan, is reporting that Taiwan's air defense forces are mobilizing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
or
boy.
are already mobilized.
They are getting ready. Greece,
I think
you may
they'll
want to
have
get your
Biden's
president
ready
back
launch
to
soon
back to
from
your
the-
country quickly, because China's going to block off all of Asia.
See, that's the other thing about China, is that if we were to go to war with them, we would immediately block off the Straits of Malacca. The Straits of Malacca is literally where like 80% of China's trade goes through, and if we just blockade the shit out of it and then just destroy or turn away any Chinese ship that tries to come through it, it would kill China's economy.
Well, their
Yes.
economy is
as long as
already
it doesn't
dying
kill
right now.
ours.
It would kill ours. Like we're gonna go through a lot of shit if we go to war with China.
Definitely, but it's the question of how much the Chinese people will be able to take.
And that's like the only one thing I really liked about the former president, is like he was trying to push away from China.
Yeah, he was
And
hard on China.
Yeah, like be more. And I think Biden in general, he's been really weak against China.
There's a video in the Discord. It's a Chinese mobile rocket system.
Well, I think Biden has been dovish in general.
No,
They're moving at MLRS.
as like an international person, like like from someone that doesn't live in America, I just think
Mhm.
Biden's been a complete.
Oh
failure.
yeah, that is new.
I don't think Biden has done a lot of success.
I think the only
Biden
reason
is
he's
not-
president is because they just wanted someone to replace Trump. They didn't really look into the facts. They just wanted Trump out.
Yeah,
Yep.
like say, but
Should have went Bernie.
the big
Sanders
what if
Trump.
is if Trump won. Oh God, no.
Well, I think
Not
if Trump
Bernie.
won, I don't think lots of things probably wouldn't have happened. Because as much as I don't really agree with Trump, I don't think Russia would have invaded Ukraine.
And someone tried telling me that they would have invaded regardless who was president. That's just
But this
wrong.
is not a Trump Biden talk. Let's just keep it about Taiwan.
Keep it about Taiwan.
That's a whole another conversation for another day.
Yeah.
I have a bit of an off-topic conversation, and it has to do with one of y'all's profile pictures.
Me.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Red Bull
That's Max Verstappen.
driving a Red Bull.
Formula One. That's his sponsor.
Yeah.
Where is Pelosi now? We do not know. We do not
I would-
know. Her plane went dark.
Plane went dark.
I think
would
this flight radar's
assume.
down.
It probably is because everyone tried
If
to.
you go to my live stream, I still have a live feed of the plane.
How do you
Oh,
have a
that's
live
good.
feed of it all still?
Pardon?
Said, how do you have a live feed of it still? Because I can't even get into the website.
One of my friends is streaming the feed. Do you want the
Okay,
link
you have
to
the
it?
3D model there. The actual like where it is
Here, I'll
is
send you a link to it.
kind of squished into the bottom.
Here.
I know. I'm probably gonna do a stream,
Oh yeah,
and
refresh.
it's gonna
It's working now.
like later. I'm gonna tackle like multiple topics. One of them is Taiwan. Taiwan is one of them.
I mean, I would stream, but I don't have any viewers and I don't have any equipment, so
I'm
no point.
surprised I actually got this much viewers.
I mean, I just flat out use StreamYard, and I dropped the link for whoever wants to come in.
You didn't drop it for me earlier, you meanie.
Yeah, well, I was like, well, if you're live, drop it because 2 lives going on at once. That I think is old.
What is old?
The video that freaking chick just said. I mean, look.
I literally have like a timer on for every hour to keep myself from like
Breaking-
falling asleep. What?
Breaking news: Taiwan's forces have entered the stage of combat readiness. The tension is rising.
We just said that like not too long ago.
The tweet happened like right now.
That's probably just them finding out.
I already said something earlier that their air defense forces were online.
No, but I guess all their forces are on high attention now. So
Tensions are rising.
Yeah,
and
so the
it could
entire
get to a
Taiwan
boiling
military is now on high alert.
This could lead to something really bad.
No, Taiwan
Hope
will
it
not
doesn't.
attack first.
No, I'm talking about like something like really.
It depends on how you identify that, about how you identify attack first, because the Chinese could literally fly a jet right over Taiwan, and then that would prompt the Taiwanese to either chase it out or shoot it down.
Do you think there's a possibility that we could see Taiwan shoot down a jet?
If they shoot down a jet, they know exactly where that's going to go. That's going to give the Chinese.
If they shoot down a jet, it's a declaration of war.
The
don't
Chinese will then
China.
launch a major missile attack against Taiwan.
I would say the only choice they have is to try and
Taiwan
run it
won't
out.
really, and if Taiwan shoots it down, the United States will not come to the defense of Taiwan.
No, they would, because
They
again,
probably would.
They probably would because,
There's preparation going on in the Taiwan presidential complex where Pelosi is expected to arrive. So the Taiwanese are preparing for all this.
Well, yeah.
But
like PG said earlier, this is the highest government official to go to Taiwan in like 25 years.
Since
Newt
then,
Gingrich.
the U.S. Speaker of the House.
It was Newt Gingrich
When the
back in
Speaker of the House
1997.
visited Taiwan. The speaker, yeah, there was a speaker of the House who visited.
Yeah, it's
Equal ranking then.
Yeah, it's equal ranking. So is Newt Gingrich, Speaker of the House of Representatives, he visited right after the third Taiwan Strait crisis.
China didn't care about that, to be honest.
The Taiwan
But
Strait crisis?
they really no the previous Speaker of the House that visited Taiwan in '97.
No, they were pissed.
Yeah, but they're going to take action because Pelosi is adamantly anti-China, and her track record shows she's anti-China, and he's condemning China's human rights violations.
Yeah, if there's like one thing that I will say that I respect Nancy Pelosi for, it's her stance on China.
I love her for that.
And yeah, that's one of the things I love about her. I did a country rating. China got the worst rating by far.
Yeah,
Out of what
people
countries?
act like Russia is the biggest enemy. It's China.
It's easily China, and it's really not even a debate at all now. Like, literally the next day, I was in, because I took ROTC for 4 years. It's basically military school. We were talking about Russia and Ukraine, and then I brought up China and Taiwan, and they're like, "Oh, what about this and Taiwan, then Ukraine, because Taiwan could lead into something disastrous."
Oh, PG.
Yeah.
Guess what? Hey, is PG still here?
Yes.
So apparently we're glorifying war, using it for personal gain.
Or not.
Who said that?
There's like most of these most of these military shorts I see.
I'm getting these random DMs from people, and it's fucking annoying. They're probably Chinese bots.
No, people don't like it whenever you stream stuff like this because I mean, like, we're small channels, and I mean, we get subscribers and follows and likes and everything like that from this. We do get attention from it, so it's some people are going to say, well, you're glorifying this, blah 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 blah. Like,
well, it's not
like I can
we're
tell
sitting
I
here.
can.
We were
It's not
just
like we're
sitting here for
saying-
hours glorifying warmongering.
Yeah.
We're just
I can
saying, hey, there's a bigger chance nothing serious will happen, but there's always a possibility something might happen.
Yeah, like I'm expecting the worst to happen, but I'm hoping the best happens.
That's the thing. You hope for the best, you prepare for the worst.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And well, I can confirm it because I was talking about Serbia, and I got raided by by Albanians, and they were being deliberately racist. And they also said glory to, and I know they support China because I've seen them say glory to CCP. And most Albanians don't even like China because Albania is more toward America, but that's another topic for another video or stream. China's straight up blaming America. This is what an aggressor normally does. They blame another country for starting it. Yeah.
You want to hear the most Canadian thing ever?
What?
Maple syrup?
My dad just texted me at like early in the morning. He's like, I know you were up all night. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you want some Tim Hortons? I'm like, sure. So casual.
That's a Canadian moment.
Fuck yeah, I would love some Timmies. That'll wake my fucking ass up because I'm like so tired. But I don't want to go to bed.
Taipei police. He's confirmed that Pelosi will arrive in Taipei at 10 p.m. 1 hour later.
What time is it in
Which
Taipei?
our time is.
Oh, breaking.
2
Some
hours?
Cuban media source is saying the United States is planning a false flag operation.
Where?
The U.S. has
What?
nothing to gain, though.
What?
Some person from Cuba is claiming America is gonna do a false flag.
That doesn't surprise me that people from Cuba say that. Cuba
Well, they're
hates America.
commies too.
Yeah,
Except for all of them in Miami.
Yes, I'm gonna listen to the abolish NATO free Julian Assange hands off Cuba guy.
What do you mean? They're
well, the
so
Serbs
riotable.
say abolish NATO too because NATO literally bombed Serbia to oblivion.
PG, what do you mean? It's so riotable. What do you mean, man? Abolish NATO must be like a true source.
Anyway, hey, so 10 p.m. it is. Fuck, she's gonna arrive in 2 hours.
Mhm.
God, I'm really thinking about like getting like an hour of sleep right now.
Just leave your
If you need
stream
to
on
sleep,
track. Yeah,
sleep.
just leave your stream on track in the plane for an
I
hour.
can't leave my stream on because I don't have any fucking mods to stop this love chat best adult dating.
I mean, if you
douchebag.
want, I could
Yeah,
do
the
it
only
for
way
you.
you can stop that is just make your chat subs only.
Taiwan confirms the attack.
Wait, there
On
was an attack
presidential
on
website.
Taiwan?
It's cyber attack.
The cyber attack.
Oh.
Basically, what Russia did to
PG,
Ukraine.
if you want to stop the bots from when you're going in a chat, just put subscribers only.
That's a good idea.
That's why I
Yeah,
have
that
it,
is
so
a good
bots
idea.
don't spam my stuff. So then you can put your head down for an hour and at least know your chat's safe.
I already know in my next stream Albanians are gonna flood to my channel. Because I'm also gonna bring up Serbia and Kosovo in that scenario, in that situation.
That'll be fun.
Nah, you don't know that. Dude. Albanians go crazy.
I got cut up on Instagram and I was called a Russian piece of shit because I was calling out these like Ukrainian people that were just trashing normal Russian civilians. I'm like, yes, I understand you're mad at the Russian like army, but like, don't you realize how you've been discriminating the Russian people? It's not the Russian people's fault that happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
It's
I feel like
like
the
how
Russian
people-
people, like the civilians, the normal people there have been like so freaking like defamed and just so they've been treated so badly because of their government's decision.
It's like when the Azeri people got discriminated against when Azerbaijan invaded Armenia.
Like, I don't care what people say. The Russian government's ass, but their people are very nice, really good people. They're just in a bad situation with the jury.
The only countries people I genuinely hate is Albanians because they are very rude.
I only hate one country in the world.
In terms of overall countries, it's China.
I hate one country, and that's it. I don't really hate any other countries.
North
I
Korea.
disapprove other countries, but I hate one country. And no, not Israel, because I have Jewish stuff in my family.
What the? Is this new?
What?
Page doesn't exist. Tweet got deleted.
Oh.
Oh.
No, it's not Israel. I have Jewish descent.
North Korea.
But you can't fucking voice your opinion about Israel and Palestine without getting trashed up. So I just don't say a word.
Neutrality is key.
I don't think anyone can say their
my
opinion on it without getting
but
attacked
I
on one
just
side or
don't
the
say
other.
it. Because, I wouldn't mind talking about it, but people don't know how to be civil.
I don't know enough about the situation to talk about it.
It's a
British problem. All I'm gonna say, blame the British.
Sounds
They're
about right.
literally responsible for it,
Listen,
they're also responsible
as a
for
Christian
India.
with like Jewish descent, my opinion on it is I think there's wrongs on both sides. I don't think both sides are innocent. And if I was there, I would just make a peace agreement where both countries could have their own sides and there would be no more invasions.
Yeah,
Be a
that's
two-party state.
you know, do you realize how ignorant that is?
Well, I just don't. It's sad seeing all these people dying and fighting every day.
Yeah, it's human nature. Like, you can't just say like I'm gonna make a peace agreement. That's not how it fucking works.
Well, that's how my dream world, but obviously you can't do that.
Yeah, I didn't hear you say
But
dream world.
you kind of just gotta, yeah, it's your wish. But it's just the way the world is. It's who knows what's gonna happen. But it's just it's a very screwed up situation going on there.
It's also kind of like Kosovo.
Mm.
Literally, I'm around people where if you don't you don't say a nice thing about Kosovo, you're gonna get absolutely criticized.
I just don't say my opinion on the Israel situation because people don't know how to have a respectful debate about it.
Yeah, I'm maintaining neutral two-state solution, but it won't work.
I don't know enough information to really say, but right now I would say the two-state solution is the best
Chinese
one.
Americans are protesting.
Are what?
Chinese Americans in San Francisco are protesting.
Chinese spies.
Nice.
Yeah, they're Chinese agents.
Yeah, they're Chinese agents for
It's
sure.
Xi Jinping's kids.
It's Winnie the Pooh's homeboys.
Hey, don't assume their gender. I'll cancel you.
This isn't Twitter. We don't cancel people.
Just imagine like Pelosi cancels her trip like 10 minutes before she lands, and then we all just like, oh, we just wasted all that time for nothing.
Yeah,
The thing is,
I'm like,
if Pelosi does that,
if Pelosi does that, I'm gonna be like,
what I'm probably gonna do is like when she lands in Taiwan, I'm probably gonna stay up for another hour just to make sure nothing crazy happens.
yeah.
And then, yeah, and if it remains normal, then I'll probably get some sleep. But for now, I'm staying up.
I mean, if Pelosi were to turn back, it would be seen as a major failure and would probably boost Republicans in the polls too.
Well, yeah,
yes.
See, if you're already like halfway to Taiwan, like, come on.
Yeah,
You
there's
can't
no going
postpone.
back now.
There's no going back.
So is the plane going to fly over the Philippines or just off the coast?
Off the coast.
So yeah, I guess
And
we were
everyone-
wrong. at
So
the
so the
start.
reason that they're flying on the eastern coast of the Philippines is because the Chinese have military bases in Spratly Islands on the west coast of the Philippines, which is all disputed waters. And China claims all of that. If they fly through any part of the South China Sea, then they risk getting intercepted by Chinese aircraft. So they're trying to
Or
stay
open
as
fired on it.
far away from disputed air, water, ground as they can.
Whoa, okay. I just seen some information from one of my like friends with like a source, like the guy that was in the military I was telling you all about.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying something about a DEFCON level.
Don't believe any of the DEFCON shit. Don't believe
Oh,
that.
okay.
That's
Well, just
nuclear.
for our humor, I'll just read it. He says we're probably at DEFCON 3 right now.
No,
Roundhouse.
Yeah, whatever. What a fucking dumbass.
He's probably fucking smoking some Middle Eastern weed.
He's smoking crack right now if he is saying that we're at DEFCON 3.
DEFCON 3, I like to call it the someone's getting liberated level.
Yeah.
DEFCON 2
Well,
is basically...
breaking from OSTV. Chinese military warplanes are scrambled over the Taiwan Strait.
Oh,
Where?
God.
When?
Right now, OSIS TV. I'm sending the link right now.
Send a link.
Breaking news. A minute ago.
Oh, God. Shit. Damn it.
China has officially scrambled jets.
If they enter Taiwanese airspace,
Or what if they attack Taiwan before Pelosi gets there so Pelosi doesn't go?
And they're starting a war to stop someone.
You see, that's so
It
like
wouldn't make
fucking with the
sense.
situation.
It wouldn't make sense for them to attack.
I don't know, but why are they scrambling jets now?
It's to intimidate Taiwan.
do you think the U.S. will start
Do you think they're gonna
scrambling
fly
some of
into
their
the zone?
jets on the Reagan?
Hang on.
I would. Just...
I think
Because
they might fly in the Taiwan airspace just to see
Friend of
if
mine
they
who
will
lives in
attack.
China just sent me these pictures on Messenger. What is it? Again, it's daytime. That's daytime.
Yeah, those look...
It's fucking nighttime there.
Yeah. You gotta, like, before you put fucking... Oh, and,
Yeah, no,
okay,
like-
the United States have just fucking launched scrambled jets in response to China.
Where are you hearing this?
Where?
OSIS TV, I'm sending the link
And again, with the scrambling jets, those videos, it's daytime.
Or
It's
daytime.
nighttime.
No, it's just tweets from OSIS. Now the United States have started patrolling the Philippine Sea. So
Yeah,
now
but the ones with the Chinese jets.
Yeah, they're
There's
patrolling
Chinese
the
jets.
Philippine Sea because that's where Nancy is.
Yeah, but that's there, and now, but I'm saying there's apparently to this source there's jets in the Taiwan Strait, like Chinese jets.
Well, obviously they're gonna try and protect the speaker.
I know, but what's a little concerning is I think China threatened to shoot down if she was escorted by American jets.
Karma's a bitch, China. Karma's a bitch.
If they do that, that's
China's
what the
stocks are
threat
collapsing.
was. That's what the threat was. That's what I'm saying.
China's stocks are collapsing.
That's what happened when Russia invaded. Then Russia had to fucking turn off the stock market.
China's economy is going to go down the drain.
Well, it's already going down. I mean, the whole world's economy is going down the drain.
Yeah, but China's is really going to hurt. Pelosi will meet with Taiwan's defense minister and director of national security.
makes sense.
The United States is already in a recession.
Yes. Boeing 83 Century Airborne North Taiwan. Pause.
What is that?
I don't even know.
It's
Oh,
a
it's an
Sentry plane
AWACS.
at Okinawa, I think.
Yeah, it's right over Naha.
This is like,
Well, we're in the freaking home stretch now.
I haven't been this scared in my life. Pelosi's plane now heading directly toward the direction of Taiwan.
How would they know that if they literally can't see it?
Get the transponders off.
Yeah.
Wait, did they turn off the transponder?
That's supposedly what they did, according to the same fucking Twitter post.
Well, I still can see the feed where it's going. So I don't know.
But this isn't the only time I've been scared over rising tensions.
Well, it's concerning. Just gotta hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Yeah, like 2020 when tensions between Iran and the United States were
America would have
alarming.
crushed Iran. It wouldn't
Yeah.
even been fair.
But the thing is, Iran has a lot of allies, and 2 of them are Russia and China.
Russia would not go to a direct war with the United States.
U.S. jets actively patrolling the Philippine Sea, now confirmed.
I said that minutes ago.
Operations.
These next few hours are going to be very interesting. One bad move, and it's World War III.
Someone just told us to wake up. We've been streaming for like fucking 5 hours. Give us some slack.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my stream soon, and then I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna take a nap. If anything happens, spam the shit out of my.
All right,
Discord.
that sounds good.
Okay,
So,
will do.
guys, I'm gonna go ahead and head
Yeah.
out. If anything does happen, you guys will see me back here, live. So guys, leave a like on this video.
I'll give
Subscribe.
I'll spam call you if something happens.
All right. Guys,
All right.
leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys hopefully later today. If anything happens, I'll go ahead and give you guys updates on what's going on. So I'll see you guys soon. See ya.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
See ya. Well, I'm going to stream later today talking about Taiwan.
I was just gonna say, don't forget that Maple stream is